think we're live. Okay. That took a really long time. Like my YouTube viewer was like tripping for a bit. It was like telling me I'm live, then I'm not live. But looks like we're live. Okay. All right, hold up. I think this is too loud. All right, here we go. What's up, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the Fire Emblem stream. Today, we're going to be talking about Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. We've got a Nintendo Direct based solely on Fire Emblem. Nothing else. So, Direct, we're just talking about Fire Emblem. Or Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, at least. We'll see what else... we'll see if Nintendo has any other surprises, which it's just going to be Fire Emblem. That's really it. So, nothing else but Fire Emblem. But good morning. I've been up for a bit. I just kind of wanted to, like, wake up, like, actually, like, wake up. Like, I was up, like, at 5 a.m. But I just want to, kind of, like, just wake up for a bit, So, and I need to, like, eat something because I was, like, starving. So, I got a little fruit platter. So sorry that I'm eating into the mic and all that.
It's already been a crazy day. I need Fire Emblem today.
Yeah, are you already at work, Justin? Shout outs, man. Thank you for the big 3. My day just started. So my day just started. So it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day for all of us. I mean, we need Fire Emblem, but Justin's it's already a crazy little bit for you. Thank you for the 3, Justin. I appreciate that. Let's go. You're the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Oh, in the morning. I can barely say it. Let's go. But what's up, guys? Welcome. How are you guys doing today? Thank you for the 3. Anybody that's 3 or more, you beat up Justin on both boards. Thank you for your support, guys. I appreciate that. Let's get into shout outs. Who else is here? Dior is here. What up, Dior? Dior, I'm still working on that. I know we're getting close to you starting up. Don't worry, I'm still working on it. I got a couple different things that I wanted to do first and foremost, but I'm working on that for you, brother. Good morning. The time skip? I don't know if there's any time skip. I don't know if they're going to talk about that today. They might reveal it, but they might not, so we'll see. We will see if they decide to reveal the time skip or not. So, what up, Ranavir? Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. What is good, guys? What is good? What's up, Yoshi? Welcome. Yeah, I think it was like the 3rd trailer. But the difference here, though, is that this isn't a trailer. This is a direct. Like, Fortune's Weave, 3 Houses also got a direct. So there's differences. There's not the same parallels between, like, what happened with 3 Houses and what's happening here. Like, So there's also that. What up, Brobs Gamer? What up, Yoshi? What up, Mega Lee? What up, Dan Dips? What's up, guys? What's up, Leaf Storm? Thank you, the Great. Wow, yeah. You know what? All my clothes are in the laundry, like my normal stream attire. So I had to dig to the back of my closet here, and I saw, oh, this shirt. Let's see if it still fits, and it fits. So I was like, cool. I'll just wear this one. Fire Emblem Engage essentially got hate when it came out in 2023 because of the main character. That's pretty much, and like, it's not quite like a typical normal mainline Fire Emblem again. So like, story and main character. Let's see here. What up, Chrono Rig? Good morning from NY. Sora and Fire Emblem announced. Sora and Fire Emblem. Yo. Sakurai. Sakurai and the Kingdom Hearts do come out of nowhere. Let's go. What's up, Splishy? Yeah, we are up early. We are all here for the Fire Emblem. Piece of the Fire Emblem pie. Let's go. Early up and at 'em. I'm good though. I actually got a good amount of sleep, even though like I did do a random video on Beast of Reincarnation last night. Just kind of like let me just go ahead and get that done before I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. So I just went ahead and did that last night, just so I can knock that out of the park. And I got that done, and it was cool. Did my video. That was that. Then moving on to the next thing. So there was that. Says and it's still $80 still stings, but then again, I got hundreds of hours out of these games. You don't have to pay $80 for it, and which I still hear people here in the U.S. repeating $80 stings, $80 stings. I can't believe it. It's pre-order at Walmart for $70. If you want it for $70, it's there. It's digital for $70. You can price match it at Best Buy for $70, so you don't have to pay $80 if you don't want to. It's right there available for you at $70, physical and digital. So, I mean, if it stings, that's your problem. I guess you're the one who wants to pay it, because there's tons of people, thousands, that are getting it for $70 at Walmart, price matching at Best Buy too. So, I don't know. Let it sting then. Let's see here. Umbra says, I've just finished 3 houses, started Engage. I'm just in time for Fortune's Weave. As a new player in Fire Emblem, I've been enjoying you covering it. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Good morning. You replaying Engage right now? Now, okay. You're replaying Engage? Okay, cool. Justin with another 3.
I have been working in Kroger as being difficult today for no reason, but that's nothing new. Lol.
I see. I'm sorry, Justin. Shoutouts to Umbra-filled eyes. Just finished 3 houses. Let's go, man. You did not sleep at all trying to fix my sleep schedule anyway. You didn't sleep? Oh, man. Sorry to hear about that, brother. Shoutouts to Justin. Thank you for another 6 on the board. Hey, yo, let's go, man. I appreciate that. Will you play Beast of Reincarnation? Oh, yeah, I'll play it at some point. I'll play it soon. If the game has a time skip moment, it might already have been revealed. With the last trailer, the character said, "Welcome to Advent of the Underworld." Maybe. Like I said, we'll see if there's anything. It's kind of hard to tell right now. It's kind of like, we don't know what they're going to do with it, if there is one or not. So we'll find out. Well, they might not even say anything here. Who knows, you know? They might wait and do it like in a separate trailer or something like that. What up, Senju? Says, what's good, OJ? Just got into Fire Emblem recently. That led me actually getting the 3DS and playing Awakening and finishing Edelgard's route in 3 houses and finishing Engage. I'm addicted. Yeah, it's great, man. It's an incredible franchise. Okay, you're replaying Engage. Okay, yeah. I already played Engage all the way through. There's no reason for me to replay it. I beat the game all the way through. Pretty much 100% of the game on the first playthrough. So I got the physical for $70 at Walmart. That's what I'm saying. Like I see so many people here in the U.S. saying, "Oh man, it's $80. I can't believe it. Oh man, I can't buy. I gotta pay $8." I'm like, it's $70 at Walmart. It's pre-order $70 at Amazon. The funny thing is, like, when they know that it is and they still say it. That's the funny thing. Let's see. I got what's good, OJ? Just got into Fire Emblem. Okay, I read that. My bad. What up, Dawson? What up, Ken Rule? What's up, guys? I'm slowing through the Trail series. About to start Cold Steel 4 Goated. Y'all play it? Yeah. I wish I could. I wish they would do a graphical upgrade for 3 houses. I want to play through it again, but those visuals looking rough. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it would need more than just a. It would need kind of like a little bit of a remaster, because just making that same game just with sharper visuals, like let's just say like a free update, it would still look pretty bad. So I'm guessing it would need some rework. It would need some actual retooling. That's why they decided to not do it. But you never know. Maybe they announced something here. I doubt it, but maybe they do. The games are large, right? So it would definitely need like some tweaking. It would need quite a bit of tweaking. Almost kind of like Xenoblade games, where it's not just like, oh, let me just drop this free update. Like, they actually kind of need like some real heavy tweaking. And they actually brought in an outside development studio, Logical Beat, to help out with that, you know? So I'm guessing Fire Emblem would be the same way because of the size of the game. So, are your team Theodora when you get the game? I think I'm either Kai or Letta first. We'll see. Hey, what's up, Cuts Lenovo? Welcome. What is good? I don't think they'll do Three Houses Remaster. They do that before Fortune's Weave. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I feel that they're probably not going to, because Fortune's Weave comes out next month. So if they were going to do like an update or something like that, I think it would have already happened. But I think it needs like more than just a little, you know, free update. It would need some work. Oh yeah, I pre-ordered the Dagden collection. Oh yeah, I had to get me the $100 plus special edition. I had to get me that one, man. I had to get me that one, dude. Playing FF14 on Switch 2 is nice. Oh, nice. Yeah, FF14 is out. So for those that are playing FF14, how is it? How's everything? Pendergast says nearly Fire Emblem time. I'm so hyped for Dungeons to be back. I thought those would be Gaiden and Echo's exclusive thing forever. I mean, it's, you know, yeah, maybe. Let's see how those dungeons work. They did show them, and I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see how those dungeons work first, though. But yeah, I mean, it looks like they're back. It looks like they're back. So, do you think the direct will talk about DLC for the game? I mean, it's possible. Like, where they at least announce it. I don't know if they'll like detail like a ton of it or anything, but yeah, they might mention something. But we'll see. Says FF14 taking up your entire hard drive. Oh yeah, man, it's big. It's a big game. What was it, like 100-something gigabytes? You might need a 1 terabyte for that one, or at least 500. Morning OJ, what's the symbols on your shirt? Wah, wah. Haven't watched Naruto. Sorry, can't answer, bruh. How you not watch Naruto? What's wrong with you? How do you not know the symbols on my shirt, fam? Wait, never watched Naruto? Nah, sorry, can't answer that question. I need you to go watch that blonde-haired dude running around throwing ninja stars at people. Let's see here. The casual. Good morning, OJ. PlayerEssence. I already got my morning workout and new weight loss pictures up on your Bird app account. Hey, shout outs. I'll take a look. What's Naruto? Naruto-kun. Hey, what up? J Will presents. What's good, man? Welcome. Boruto's father got his own anime? I know, seriously, yo. Did you know he's an old head, man? He used to be doing all sorts of crazy stuff back in the day, and the music would be like That's when you know they're up to no good. Let's see here. Deported Sicilian with the 5. Who is Fortune and why they keep making video game about her hair extension? Fortune's awesome. Awesome young lady. You know, she's doing a great job. Yo, thank you for the $5 dono. I appreciate that. Yo, my boy King Cagney in the house. Yo, what up, King? What's up, fam? Good to see you here. Welcome to the stream. What up, Deported? Now the new Hokage. Oh, no, sorry, my bad. Stream Ninja. Let's go with the 5. Anybody that does 5 or more, you can go to my man. Deport at the top of the Stream Ninja board. Hey, yo, and thank you so much to Deported. Thank you for the 5 on top of that. Thank you, man. You guys are awesome. 11 on the board. We can do extensions today. I think I can do extensions today. No idea. We'll eventually see Splishy Combo. This man said anime is a huge blind spot. It doesn't matter. You still need to understand what's going on, bruh. You need to understand what's going on. Yo, El Comanche with the 105. Yo, what time is it? Let's go. Joe Nintier says, hey, brother, hope you're doing well. Praying for all the ninjas in the village. As always, hope Fortune's Weave is fire. Here to watch you guys. Hey, shout outs, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you. Let's go. Oh, yo, what up, Magnum? Time for some coffee. I need some coffee, bro. Naruto goated. Naruto can goated. OJ, what's your favorite Nintendo IP of all time? The legendary Starfy. That's like that IP was the best, man. That little starfish dude was goated. Yo, Equinta Winata. Thank you for the Jonin tier pledge. I appreciate that. Welcome back. I bet that guy Blocky's like, what is he doing with his hands? Thank you for the Elite Ninja pledge. I appreciate that. I just thought about something. This man, my man Blanky, might have been like completely smixed on so many different things we talk about here. That's like anime. Let's see here. Bro, I don't think I've ever heard of that IP before. What console was it on? Oh, he said Nintendo IP, so of course it was on a Nintendo console. The legendary Starfy. It's like the greatest IP Nintendo ever has. Like, this game is way better than every single other IP. You guys know Zelda? Better. You know Mario? Better. You know Smash Brothers, that IP, whatever, all those, better. Animal Crossing? Better. Pokemon? Better. Xenoblade? Better. Fire Emblem? Better. The legendary Starfy is the greatest Nintendo IP, and it's not even close, you know? I got some Fire Emblem pins too. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I just remember they've been sitting here for like years. But I never opened it. But yeah, they're the pins. You got the 3 different ones, you know. Edelgard, Claude, Dimitri, different, and they're different house crests, you know. Blue Lions, Golden Deer, Black Eagles. Let's see, I think it was GBA and DS, right? Old school, even older than that. Old school. OJ, Naruto is my teenage fave. Hey, there you go. Let's go, man. Do card openings like DSP. Come on, guys. Need to open these card packs. $50 per pack. How's it going? I've been switching between Rebirth and Asphalt Legends on Switch 2. Asphalt is the most slop junk food game. That's actually kind of fun. Yeah, I did a sponsorship with Asphalt like a while back, like on the Switch 1. Yeah, it's alright. You know, it's a little free to play game type thingy or whatever it is. Yeah, it's cool. Whose family tree you want to see in Fortune's Weave? I don't know if I want to see any family trees. I just want to see the. I just want the game. I don't care about all that right now. Big love to my man King Cagney. Shout outs, brother. How you doing today? Good to see him back in the stream. Hopefully everything's been well with you, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button too. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming. Let's go. You guys said you wanted this game, but to support it, not just there. Come on, 30 minutes left on the stream. We need more support. Okay, that's the DSP. The DSP situation. Oh my god, yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That dude is just like I said, that dude is just acting crazy. Let's see, OJ, do you think Pekka Dupree is a real person or just someone that lives in RGT's head? I mean, he's got to be real because there's no way RGT can like make up all that stuff with that Pekka Dupree guy. So I'm pretty sure he's real. I was gonna buy Fire Emblem at launch, but it comes out between Wolverine and Toy Story. It's gonna be better than both of those games. So Dan, I mean, like, it's gonna be better than Toy Story and Wolverine. So like, that's fine. You know, I will be experiencing peak. Toy Story's not bad. It's like the collection of games, you know. But I mean, I'm not playing no damn Toy Story over Fire Emblem. That's crazy. What up, Ultra? Welcome, man. You're gonna watch the direct with me? All right, sounds good. Let's see here. Is that star thing from Smash? It just spins around? No, not that thing. Legendary Starfy, man. Y'all gotta go do your homework. Go look it up, man. No, Starfy's older than that, man. You don't know the origins, the super origins of Starfy. Better than Toy Story? Blasphemy. Yo. Do you think it's time for another Fire Emblem Heroes? No, it's a mobile game. Why would they make another one? You just update the current mobile game. Let's see here. I've been unbanned. Hooray! Thanks, OJ. I mean, you were never banned in the first place. You just got timed out for a certain amount of time, so it was automatic. I didn't do anything. So, Three Houses Switch 2 update, here we come. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a Three Houses Switch 2 update here, man. I mean, that'd be cool. Don't get me wrong. It'd be exciting. But, I mean, I honestly don't have time to play it beforehand anyway. Even if they did, I mean, I could check it out. But yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. So, don't look forward to that. Something tells you they would have already done it. If they were going to do something like that, they would have already done it. But, I mean, once again, you never know, right? They could announce anything. Now, let's see here. The time skip trailer for Three Houses sold the game. Hope something like that happens for Fortune's Weave. I mean, I don't know if the time skip sold the game. I think it was kind of cool. I mean, they could have left that out. I think what really sold Fire Emblem Three Houses was the fact that you have the 3 different campaigns and the characters and people being able to pick which person that you like the most. I think that was more of the selling point than a time skip that they didn't really detail at all. But I mean, it was cool, don't get me wrong, but I think it was more of just like the fact that you have 3 different campaigns and it's Fire Emblem. I mean, Fire Emblem sells well, so I mean, I think, you know, Fire Emblem's great. I don't think they need a gimmick of there's a time skip. All of a sudden, now I'm gonna buy it. You know, I don't think that needs to be a thing like in every single Fire Emblem. It's like you got to have a time skip. Now, don't get me wrong. If they have it, that's cool, that's great. But I don't think there needs to be some type of, you know, story gimmick where there's some type of interdimensional time skip or something for it to sell or for people to be excited for it. Obviously, you know, many Fire Emblem games in the past didn't have that, and those games are also good too, you know. Let's see here. We need Pikmin 4 Switch 2 update. Yeah. I can be negative sometimes. Especially when talking about Phil Spencer. He should be arrested. Let's see here. What up, OJ? I can't wait for the Direct. I hope it isn't only Direct this month. Crossing my fingers for Zelda Direct. Yeah, Kraken, you got to watch my videos. There's probably going to be no Zelda Direct, guys. There's no point in having a Zelda Direct this month when the September Direct is right there. I don't understand why. I guess there's just been this thing where beforehand Zelda YouTubers or people were saying that there's going to be a Direct in August for Zelda, and I don't understand why people kept on saying that. If you look at the history, Nintendo does September Directs, big September Directs all the time, right? Last year, we just got the Mario 40th anniversary. That was in September with the 40th anniversary. So if they're going to do like an anniversary or something like that, September's right there. They can just do it in September. So I don't understand why people keep on saying August for Zelda. It's like the history's there. Nintendo does September Directs all the time. We had a Mario 40th anniversary in September. They did the Mario whatever anniversary in September. What was it? Number of years ago, the 35th, right? So it's all right there for September. August is cool. You know, Fire Emblem is coming out next month. You've got a bunch of third-party games. But September is right there for the Nintendo Direct and the Zelda 40th anniversary. So I don't understand why people keep on saying August for why? I don't get it. But listen, I didn't even know about the time skip going to Three Houses. I was just enjoying my nonchalant runs with blue lines and then said hell after the time skip. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to just be, surprised. Let's see here. I do a bunch of videos, man. I know, but it's guys, it's going to be September. There's no need to do August and September. There's going to be a September Direct, right? Just do it in September when we usually have the Directs. You can put everything all together like they did with Mario 40th last year. So we can do that. We there's no problem with that, you know. But yeah, people were saying, oh, it's going to be August for like a Zelda Direct, August, and I was just like, I guess what was it? Commonwealth. You know, that Zelda YouTuber, shout outs to Commonwealth. He was like, oh man, like, you know, people were thinking it was going to be August for Zelda. I'm like, Fire Emblem comes out before Zelda. They have September Directs. I don't know why people were trying to rumor and say that there was going to be some type of September Zelda or August Zelda event when September is usually the time that they have their big Directs and they have their anniversary stuff for previous games. So it never made sense to me. That's what I'm trying to say. But no, but it's all good, Cracker Jacks. It's all good. I understand. I think there's a lot of hopium from people, you know? I just want to know, Fire Emblem 3 Houses and Warriors 3 Hopes. I have to play the Fortune's Weave. It's my fault, but I'm behind. I mean, it might be good to... 3 Hopes you don't have to play. That's just a spin-off, not real thing. That's just a non-canon spinoff. When it comes to Three Houses, I mean, yeah, it'd be good to be familiar with Three Houses, or at least like know what happens in those games. So, Jim Ryan needs to be arrested for his live service push. I agree, but he's no longer at. That's true. He should have been arrested. You know, obviously Phil Spencer. You know, he just decided to leave. It's more fresh in my mind. But yeah, no, you're right. Like, Jim Ryan definitely should have been arrested, and Phil Spencer definitely needs to be arrested as well. They both should be arrested. I agree on that front. We need confirmation of playable dragon or beast. Until that, the only thing I want to know. I don't know. We'll see if they do that. We'll see. There's an angel character, so I wonder what the angel character gimmick is. Do you think there'll be OOT specific direct after the September direct though? No, I think that they'd probably, if they're gonna do a Ocarina direct, I think it would be put into the September direct, or it'd be its own thing. I don't know if they do it after. I mean, they could wait. So I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's a guarantee, but I just don't think you need to do a Zelda direct 3 months before the release date of the game. I don't with multiple other big games coming out before it. I don't see the need to do something like that, in my opinion. Like I said, the game's coming out in November. We're in August, September, October. I mean, you still have 3 months before the game comes out. So I don't really see the need to do some type of Zelda blowout in August when you normally do stuff in September, and you have multiple games like Fire Emblem. You have multiple big third-party games like and stuff that's out well before it. I don't see the point, or I don't see the need to do something in August when Fire Emblem probably should get some more priority, considering it's coming out next month. So yeah, I don't know. Is November confirmed? I mean, it pretty much is confirmed because of the Amiibo leak. But really, what month is it going to be in? Nintendo's dated every single game that they have for the rest of the year except for Zelda. There's only 1 month open. I mean, even games after Zelda got dated. So, for example, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Switch 2 Edition, that's December. So they even dated stuff after November. They left everything. They got September. They've got all games in August dated. They've got October, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. They've got everything. Dragon Quest: The Withered World, that's December as well. And then they just left November blank. So obviously Zelda's November. I think it's very obvious that Zelda's November. Dustbloods isn't dated yet. That's true. Dustbloods isn't dated. That's more of a From Software thing, though, in my opinion. I think they really need to see this network test before they determine a release date for that game. Like, I don't think the release date, I think they have like a target that they want to go with, but they really need to test out this network test. I mean, if this game is going to be a multiplayer, you know, online type of game, you've got to make, like, you can't put out a release date before you know exactly what's happening with those servers and how the game plays, you know? So like I said, that's not we're talking about all the announced games, Casual Noob. The Metroid game isn't announced yet. I don't know if there's going to be packed with 75 minutes. No, most directs aren't 75 minutes long, Ultra. So no, I can't say for sure it's going to be that long. Let's see. I can see Dustbloods coming next year. No, it's already been confirmed for this year, so I don't think it's coming next year unless they decide to delay it. But they've redoubled down and said that it's coming out this year. So they've tripled down actually at this point. They said it once before. They said it again in another trailer. Then they said it at their investor meeting. So they've said it 3 times. So, but we'll see. I mean, you never know. They could say that it's not. Let's see. I could actually see Dustbloods direct in August. Well, I mean, I think the network test is first, and then I think they take care of that, and then maybe in September they have a direct, and they give the release date in September for the game. I mean, that's maybe what I'm thinking. Let's see. It's hard, new Zelda game to compete with GTA 6. GTA 6 and Zelda are 2 different franchises. I don't understand why people are saying they have to compete with it. Zelda is Zelda. If you're a Zelda fan, you're going to play Legend of Zelda. Like, that's pretty much... If you're someone who's looking forward to Zelda, you're going to play Legend of Zelda. So, I don't think it's anything about competition. It's about a game that people want to play. People want to play Legend of Zelda, so they're going to play it. It's not even about competition. It's just about, hey, look, GTA 6 is going to be huge. People that want to play GTA, they're going to play GTA. But Zelda is Zelda, and people still want to play you know, stuff out. Like GTA is not the only game in the world that people are going to play. Don't get me wrong, it's going to be huge. But that doesn't mean people aren't going to have access to other games, or no other game should come out. So it's not even about hard to compete with Zelda. People that want to play Zelda will go out there and buy Zelda. Like that's GTA isn't going to affect that. Flipping the Switch with the $10 dono and says, "Yo, what up, Flipping the Switch?" And says, has come to my attention that there's a Temu Zoo making bad arguments that Effie is niche because it sells 3 million, and Kirby's niche. We need a designation for Temu Zoo. That want me. His name is not Zoo. His name is Zoob. There's a B at the end of it. Yeah, Zoob. And yeah, don't worry too much about Zoob. He's a little bit of a different cat. You know, he just watched Arlo's video and then just decided to talk about how it's not worth this or not worth that. He doesn't like Fire Emblem. He doesn't like the game. So you will see people over the course. Like I said, there's Nintendo fans that, you know, Mario and Zelda Nintendo fans, or like, you know, a little bit more different Nintendo fans that they don't like to see Fire Emblem for some reason. Like they just don't like Fire Emblem, and they'll make up Nintendo headcanon in their head, right? When it comes to sales numbers, when it comes to things to justify them saying something bad about this game or that game, right? And this is something that Nintendo fans do a lot. I mean, we got people doing stuff here all the time. Like when they make up their own headcanon about what they think is something. They make it up. It's not real. It's not based on anything. And then they make up rules for that. Like, oh, well, it's 3 million for this. They make up their own rules. And then they start acting as if their rule is a fact. And then they use content creators to solidify or reinforce their own headcanon, you know? So that's what Zoob was doing yesterday. That's what you're talking about, flipping the switch. But that's okay. That's okay. We spoke about it. We discussed it at length. And it was fun. It was a fun discussion for sure. But thank you for the 10, man. I appreciate that. You're now the Hokage and Stream Ninja. Let's go. We are. It's time is humming by. We got less than 45 minutes before the show starts. Anybody that's 10 or more, you can beat up my man Zoo. Flipping the switch. Zoo at the top of the board. That said, let's talk about it. By mass market definitions, most video games are indeed niche. Fire Emblem is no exception. Ask anyone in your office or workplace what Fire Emblem is. They don't know. I'm telling you. The funny thing about Fire Emblem is that some people do know. And you know why some people do know? The Fire Emblem mobile game. That game has been downloaded a bazillion times. So some people do know about Fire Emblem, even just like random people that maybe are into smartphone because of the Fire Emblem Heroes mobile game. Or because of Smash Brothers, right? Smash Brothers, you hear about Fire Emblem in there because there's a ton of Fire Emblem characters. So, I mean, Fire Emblem is a little bit different when it comes down to it. But his definition of niche was anything that it needs to consistently sell 3 million. But that's a weird, silly definition when it comes down to like what's niche or not. That doesn't make any sense, right? It doesn't really make any sense. So niche is something that you can apply to something when it's like within context. Trying to paint a broad picture about niche is a losing argument, right? Because there's varying levels of popularity with anything. If something sells 5 million copies, for example, in music, you're not niche. You're, what is that, 5-tuple platinum? That means you're literally one of the top of the top. Now in gaming, obviously 5 million is not as high as some other games, but the majority of games that are released in gaming do not sell 5 million units. Like not even close. Like the large majority, 90% plus, do not sell 5 million copies. So you're in an upper echelon, you know? So I think it's kind of like that. Or even like, if you want to talk about like, for example, YouTubers. Sure, there are YouTubers that have millions upon millions upon millions of subscribers. I would be considered more niche. But if you put it into the who has 100,000 subscribers or more, it becomes shrunken down out of all the YouTube channels, out of all the creators. You're in a very small percentage of people, so you're more known. So I think it's really, you can't just paint a broad stroke over everything. Context is needed for every single discussion on that. When you start just putting out big 3 million or more, that's silly, because like think about it for a second. If Call of Duty only sold 3 million, that would not be a major franchise right now. And if it only sold 3 million every single year, right? It wouldn't be that. You would need to sell more, but that was his definition. So once again, that's why I say like people make up their own definition and then try to apply broad strokes to it. and it doesn't really make sense, right? It doesn't really make sense like when you start stacking it up towards everything else, you know. But yeah, I mean, like you were saying, right? Like most games can be considered that because most games don't sell even as much as what Fire Emblem Three Houses sold. But like I said, his justification didn't matter at the end of the day because it doesn't make any sense. Something isn't worth something because it doesn't sell as much as something else, so therefore I'm angry. That's stupid logic. That means games that sell more are sometimes or should be looked at as more valuable as games that don't, even if the game doesn't sell as much and it's significantly better, offers way more content, is, you know, whatever, right? It does way more things. So essentially his thought process was, since this doesn't sell as good as other things, it shouldn't be what prices should be. So therefore justifying games that are popular at Call of Duty yet selling for more. You see what I'm saying? So it's a stupid thought. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's a dumb thought process to begin because once again, it gives too much clout to games that sell. Just because something sells really well doesn't mean it's worth more than something else. That's insane logic, right? That's insane logic. So to me, it should be about the quality of the game, and that's why I knew that he wasn't really a Fire Emblem fan because he said that it took him 14 months to beat Fire Emblem. What was he doing? He was playing on easy. He was over leveling on easy. You know, playing missions over and like 6 or 7 times over and over and over. Like, you know, when you play games like that, Fire Emblem, and you take that long because it's a long game, you end up, I mean, you're not going to think highly of it because you're playing it, like, that's a crazy way to play the game, right? If you would have just went straight through because you're playing on easy and just experienced the story and just played through the game and just did the side quests as they came along and stopped doing weird things, you probably would have thought differently about it. But yeah, playing for a year plus, replaying missions 15 times over, you know, playing on easy, doing like, that's gonna make the game be really weird, you know. So that's the thing. Thank you, Zoo, for the multiple $10 JoJo's on the board. My man Zoo at the top, flipping the switch with the big 20. Anybody does 20 more, you can put my man flipping the switch at the board. Exactly, that's the whole point. The whole point of playing the game on easy is to experience the story. Well, he plays the game on easy and then he grinds like the game is on hard, you know. So I mean, like, I would have a negative perception of the game if I did that too. That just seems taxing because nothing's stressing you. Here's the thing, like, humans, we're naturally, we want a little bit of resistance, right? But if you have no resistance and repetition, it becomes boredom. No resistance, repetition equals boredom. If there's nothing to stimulate you and nothing to push you of why I need to do something, consistently doing something over and over and over and over and over with no actual goal, no actual thing that's stopping you, or like, that's not gonna get you extreme, you know, enjoyment out of a product. You know, it's not. It's just gonna make you feel like you're doing a job, or it's monotonous. And that's why he took 1 year plus to beat the game on easy. I don't know the thought process behind playing the game like that, but I mean, it's a thing, right? That's what he did. So I mean, if you play Fire Emblem like that, yeah, you're probably gonna hate it. It's gonna become a monotonous, torturous, repetitive type of game, you know? If you do something like that. Thank you so much though, Flipping Switch. I appreciate it. So, I mean, for me at least, I need to, you know, not everybody likes to have games that are super hard, and I get that, but you need to have a little bit of resistance. I mean, there needs to be some threat of you, you know, if you're going to grind at least, right? Like, there needs to be some threat. So, let's see, but yeah, the whole point of the game was to just be able to go through it. Yo, what's up, my man? Yo, what is good? Bad Set, good to see you here, brother. Welcome to the stream. Shout outs to Zoo with the double 10s, man. That really helped out. Thank you so much, Zoo. I appreciate you, fam. 31 on the board. We out here. Let's go. Combo breaks. Hey, what up, Kevin? I'm doing good, man. How are you? What is good? Pendergast says, proud Xeno Emblem gamer, and the main reason I'm on Nintendo, people discount that these kinds of games do draw a different audience to the system are crazy, not doing Mario numbers, but important. Absolutely. And that's why Nintendo still makes these type of games. You know, these games would probably die if it was Microsoft and Sony. I mean, they would have got cooked. Yo, Big J with the 3.
Good morning, everyone, and OJ.
What up?
Not sure if you knew this, but looks like the Nixie Hyperion 3 Ultra comes out very soon, and it has all the features baked into it. But man, is it a little expensive, more expensive than the regular 3.
I mean, yeah, if they're putting a bunch of features into it, then yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bit expensive. But yeah, I haven't seen. I did hear a little bit about it. I think I saw something. But yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I think they reached out to me via email, maybe a sponsorship thing. So I might review it for you guys or something. I don't know. I got to double check. So yeah. I know better. But thank you for the big 3, and thank you, Casual Noob, for the 6-7. I appreciate that. What up, Derpy? Afternoon. How we all doing? I'm doing good, man. Early morning for me, but afternoon for you. You're in the UK, Europe, somewhere there. Yo, Elements Master with the Tune In Tier Pledge. Welcome back. Yo, shout outs. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Elements Master. Thank you for the Tune In Tier Pledge, brother. And thank you, Big J, man. Thank you for the big 3. Remember, guys, if you drop a dono, we have people dropping donos. You can request a music track. So if you become a member, you drop a dono, you can request a music track. So if you want some Fire Emblem music, or if you want any video game music that I can play, I'll play it for you, okay? So Elements, if you want something, Big J, if you want something, Justin, flipping the switch, let me know, and I got you guys, all right? I don't like Fire Emblem, just here to support the stream. Hey, thank you, House King, I appreciate that. The fact that every Fire Emblem or Xeno game is replacing a possible 3D Mario, Zelda, or Smash Bros. They don't play anything else. Yeah, that's the weird part about it, is that, like, they get upset when Monolith Soft literally helps make all the games that they like, right? They help make Zelda, they help make Animal Crossing, they help make Splatoon, they help make all these other games. So it's not like Monolith Soft is holding back what you want. Like, Intelligent Systems helps make Paper Mario. They help make Wario, or they make Paper Mario, they make WarioWare, like they make a number of other things too. So Intelligent Systems and Monolith Soft aren't the reason why you're not getting what you want. Like, but Nintendo fans for some reason think that obviously, you know, it's the loopy Nintendo fans, right? Like the psycho Nintendo fans, not the normal Nintendo fans. But it's always funny to make it seem as if when something is announced, they think that that's some type of inhibitor to them getting Zelda. Like every single time Fire Emblem, why wasn't this? And it's like, what does... When Splatoon was announced, Raiders was announced, you didn't say, oh, well, why not Zelda? Like, when Star Fox was announced, you didn't say, oh, well, why not Mario? I don't understand why those franchises don't block what you want. But whenever Xeno's announced, or whenever Fire was, it's like, oh, they're the ones who did this. Or if it only wasn't for Xenoblade or Fire Emblem, we would have got Zelda. I've noticed that with people, man. Like sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. And it's hilarious. Any hopes of Pokemon news on the stream? Why would there be Pokemon at a Fire Emblem Direct? That makes no sense, Miguel. No. Oh, let's see. Just got a Switch 2 months ago. Currently addicted to Unicorn Overlord and Fire Emblem. Ooh, those are great portable games, too. He says, exactly. Any hopes of... There you go. Exactly. All right, good. We're on the same page, Miguel. Let's go. What up, CVH? Shoutouts, man. I want my Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave coming September 17th, but get time to buy it, too. Yeah, a little bit of time. People hate anime games for some reason. They think that it hinders the rest of Nintendo, acting like they don't have a ton of studios making games all at once. Nintendo ain't Sony, folks. I know, man. I'm telling you. I believe those types of operating out of the mental facility allows them to enjoy stuff. Yeah, I think really, once again, like we've seen content creators do this, you know, quite a bit. And it's just one of those things where it's just fun. Like I said, it's just funny. It's just funny to me. So it is what it is, right? Let's see here. LOL, watching the Burger King, give me a Big Mac. Yeah, that's just how it is. All the type when he went very negative when it's something he doesn't like until the video I was wrong about X. Pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much how it is. Oh, this is terrible. And then the game comes out and it's like God tier. It's like whatever. Or the sales news comes out. Oh well, I guess I was wrong. And it's actually a YouTuber sales tactic, by the way. Go really hard one way or another when you're wrong. Make money off of everything. So it's actually a pretty patented YouTuber sales tactic. So just keep that in mind. Rose Spider-Man Brand New Day was an epic movie. Did you watch it? I haven't seen it yet. No, I haven't had the time, man. Haven't had the time. Bought a Switch the same day 3 Houses released and now Switch 2 for sequel. That comes on my birthday. The franchise has me in a chokehold. Yo, let's go, Cynical. I like it. YouTube recommended me for taking a video. It said, yeah, no thanks. Hey, man, y'all watch whatever you want. Something better than 3 Houses would be a Fates remaster where it's remade all routes. Oh my gosh, that would take so much time to do something like that. But I do think that it's possible. But I just don't know if that's something that's ever going to be a thing, you know. I don't know if that's going to be a thing at this point. But like I said, we'll see. The old heads at PS are the reason why they shut down Japan studios, because they don't make AAA games. Look at where they go down. They got no damn games. Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. That never made any sense to me, at least. To oh, what happened here? I don't have my. Oh, just in case. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it never made any sense. Hey, what up, Persona? That never made any sense to me. When it comes down to that, like, hey, we need. You know, we need what's it called? We need to make more AAA games. Oh, by the way, we don't have any AA games. Oh, by the way, now we have no games at all, or now we have big droughts when it comes to these different types of games and everything, man. So it's like, I don't know. It never made sense to me. That's how, you know, Sony does their things. Obviously, Nintendo does things a bit different. So. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just a weird. Just a weird way of different companies how they operate. You know, different companies and how they operate. So yeah. Let's see here. Speaking of YouTubers, I'm surprised that RPG85 is not streaming Fire Emblem Direct. He must be busy replaying Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Switch 2 Edition. Yeah, I know. He's excited for it. Very excited. Yo, what up, Slay Hood? Welcome. Kind of excited for the game. I'll probably be my first Fire Emblem game. Oh, man, your first one? Okay. Hope Forces, we've had some good map design and difficulty. Difficulty? You don't ever have to worry about difficulty when it comes to Fire Emblem. Trust me. It'll be there. You don't ever got to worry about difficulty, man. It will always be there. Map design's usually pretty good, too. Let's see. I have a feeling that's why From Software won't let them remake Bloodborne. They worked with Japan Studio on it. They didn't like when they shuttered the studio. I don't know. I don't know if that's it, but maybe. I mean, do you think that they're that cynical about stuff? I don't know. PS5 literally a Vita, and there's nothing wrong in terms of first party next year, Lawfare until Dawn 2, which doesn't sell. Well, I mean, we gotta wait and see. They might have more announcements for games and stuff, but we'll see. Let's see here. I'm doing post-game stuff. Splatoon Raiders, man, it's brutal, but fun. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be able to beat Splatoon Raiders because I'm trying to do a 100% playthrough before I get to endgame. So I'm doing all the spicy raids. I'm getting all the stuff and on survivalist difficulty. So I beat I'm about to go like to the final part of the game, but then a bunch of spicy raids and other stuff opened up. So I'm like, okay, I got to beat all that stuff. So I have to go back and beat all of that stuff on spicy. And then I can finally get to the last part of the game. Because I don't want to beat the game and then have to go back and beat other stuff in the base game when there's a bunch of stuff that opens up afterwards. So I was like, all right, let me just get everything done before the end of the game. So I'll probably take me the rest of this week, and then I'll maybe finally get to the beat the game this weekend, you know, but we'll see. I'm going to try to knock out like spicy raids, like at least a few maybe like 1 or 2 every single day. Fortune's Weave Metacritic rating prediction. I'm going to go with like a 85 or so. I'm going to go with 80, you know, mid 80s, low to mid 80s. I'm going to go with like 84 to 86, somewhere like that. Either low, mid-ish 80s, because they're going to say $80, and they're going to, and they're going to, I don't know. And there's going to be some weirdo that says, this game doesn't live up to the Three Houses pedigree of content. Or there's going to be somebody that says something, you know, or, oh man, Letta, she looks like she's too sophisticated and too much revealing clothing for these type of kids that are playing the Switch 2 right now. 4 out of 10. Like, there's gonna be some stupid moron. Well, I can control the characters somehow. I never played before, and now it's just more and more difficult for me to control. 6 out of 10. Like, there's gonna be some idiots that are doing stuff like that. So you gotta have to factor that in. I didn't factor that in for Splatoon, so I'm gonna make sure that I factor that in here. So I'm gonna go with, like, you know, it probably should be like normal Fire Emblem games, like a high 80s or 90, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock it down at least 3 to 4 points because of morons. So I'm gonna go with like an 84, 85. Let's see here. What reviews? I don't know about what review site will lowball it. I don't know about which one. I just know that there's gonna be probably a few. So I don't know. OJ, you should do voice acting. Nah, I don't feel like moving to LA. No, I don't have to move to LA to do voice acting. But nah, I don't want to do voice acting. Like, I'm not a good voice actor. Hey, what's up, Pink? Welcome to the stream, young lady. How you doing today? What would you think Guardian and Metro will do for the review for Fortune's Weave? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know, guys. We gotta wait and see, man. We gotta wait and see. I don't want to call things out. I don't want to put bad juju out there for it. So let's wait and see. 78, no Byleth. I know, there you go. 78, I wish Byleth was here. Now they want Byleth back. It's like, oh, they hate Byleth. Now they want, bring back Byleth. Let's see here. Can't stand when reviewers put price on, or goings on the company instead of bashing the review game solely. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Hey, what's up, Bead Queen? Welcome. Splatoon Raiders deserves a game of the year. I mean, it's not going to get it, but yeah, I definitely think it's one of the best games of the year. I think it's up there for me, at least. It's one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite games of the year so far. Says don't worry about. Well, don't they each give you what's it called? Don't they each give you something by doing them? So if you do like the super spicy, does it give you like the rewards for the one before it, or no? Oh, OJ, what's the Xenoblade game I should play first to be introduced to the series? Xenoblade 1, the first game in the series? That's my favorite question. Hey, OJ, I want to get into Xenoblade. What game should I play? Xenoblade 1. The first game. Oh, okay. It gives you rewards for both. Okay. Okay. Cool. All right. I'll probably just go through then. I'll probably just do that because I don't really need the rewards right now because I'm already pretty good and leveled up. I like this direct they're going with the Fire Emblem story and setting. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Game Center. Hey, OJ, I hope you're feeling better from your last, I think you meant stream with the spawn wave. Your stomach was all over the place. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I had to use the restroom all throughout the spawn cast, but I held it. So, it was funny. Towards the end, I was like, all right, I can't hold it anymore, guys. I gotta go. So, but no, I'm actually feeling a lot better, right now. So that's good. Feeling a lot better. Remember, the stream is going to be about 20, the Fire Emblem stream is going to be about 20 minutes long. It's going to be about 20 minutes long. Nintendo just posted about it again. Hey, check it out. You know, we're having the Fire Emblem stream. 20 minutes of footage, learning more about the game. So it should be fun. What do you think there's a chance that Shadow Drop 3 House of Switch 2 edition? Nah, probably not. Nah, Solid Python. It would be cool, but I don't think they're gonna do it. But you never know, right? You never know. We'll have to wait and see. But I don't think so. I think Pragmata should get Game of the Year, but also Onimusha coming out, so that might take it. Game of the Year? Pragmata is not winning Game of the Year. Onimusha is also not winning Game of the Year. We'll see how good Onimusha is, though. I think that there's a chance that it gets a nomination for sure. Pragmata also has an outside chance of nomination, absolutely. But the Game of the Year, GTA is going to win Game of the Year, and it's not even going to be close. Do you think there's a chance that... Oh, I already read that. I bet the hardest difficulty Splatoon is brutal. I'm playing on whatever norm is called, and some of those is rough here and there. Yeah, you have just like the normal difficulty. But yeah, even like spicy is difficult. But once you get the hang of like the controls and like your movement options and like what tanks to use in the best scenarios, it's like it becomes easier. Let's see. Splatoon Raiders is your favorite game this year until you play Yoshi the Mysterious Book and be your game of the year? Probably not. No. I mean, I've played Yoshi the Mysterious Book. Like, I think it's good, but I don't think it's my game. No, it's not my game of the year. Pragmata is my game of the year. Don't even care about GTA that much. Yeah, that's cool. Like, personal game of the year? Sure, absolutely. You guys can pick whatever game you want for your personal game of the year. Yeah, like, 100%. You know, 100%. GTA wins Game of the Year, more like Code in a Box of the Year. I mean, well, it's still a game, but yeah, I mean, technically, yes, it also win Code in a Box of the Year, too. Think Pragmata is the best game I played this year. Took my time, really made me love games again. Nice, nice. I'm glad that it really helped you out there. If Capcom game wins Game of the Year, it's going to be RE9. I mean, I think that Capcom might even... The problem with Capcom's games is that you have so many games that came out that are maybe Game of the Year worthy, that they all kind of take votes from each other in a way. They almost kind of like, you know, kind of eat into each other's votes when it comes to it. Resident Evil 9 for sure, though, definitely like the best rated game that they've got. But we got to see about Onimusha. Onimusha can be a highly rated game too. Like, it can definitely rate high. So we'll see how that game works out this year as well, because it's looking pretty good based off the demo. It says Forza Horizon 6 is your game of the year. You know the rules. No racing games is game of the year. No holding down one button and driving is game of the year. Sorry, it's I mean, you know the rules, you know. Nah, I'm just messing with you. I complain. You can have whatever you want as your game of the year. Let's see here. Which route are you picking? I think I might go with Kai or Letta first, but let's check out. Let's see what happens with this direct. Let me see if something in here changes my mind. Which Capcom will get Publisher of the Year. Capcom definitely strong bid for Publisher of the Year for sure. Strong bid for Publisher of the Year, you know. Absolutely. I think it's between them and Nintendo this year. Splatoon, obviously Splatoon Raiders, they've had a ton of different games. You know, Star Fox was fantastic, Yoshi was really good. So they've had a lot of good solid games this year, but Capcom's games have been a bit higher rating than Nintendo's for the most part. So yeah, I mean, they had Pokemon Pocopia, which was really good. That was rated, but that wasn't even published by Nintendo in Japan, so how much credit are they even going to get for that? Say I care about GTA. When it drops, nobody says, oh, me, hear the beep once the button is pressed. Okay. I care about GTA much, but when it does drop, don't nobody say, okay, so you're going to be playing the game a lot. Okay. Good. What do you suggest I buy for Nintendo Switch 2? I'm looking to get one this month before the price hike. What do you suggest? What you mean, like what game? Well, I mean, you should find the choose your game bundle. So it actually comes with the game. If you spend $50 more before the price increase for $500. So, I mean, I would choose Donkey Kong Bonanza out of those three. Unless you really like cozy simulators, then I'd say Pokemon Pocopia. But if you want like a multiplayer game that you can play with your family, then I'd say choose Mario Kart World. But it does come with the game. if you want that bundle. Now, if you don't want any of those 3 games, you know, I would say buy, you know, buy the Switch 2 or the Switch 2 by itself for the $450, and then I would say pick up something like Splatoon Raiders, or you can pick up Star Fox, or you can pick up, I mean, there's a plethora of games. I don't know if you like Pokemon Legends ZA, there's that game, or you can pick up, I mean, Metroid Prime 4, there's Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It just depends on what type of games that you like. So if you give me an idea of like what games you like, then I can kind of give you a better idea of like what, you know, what game to buy, you know? Let's see here. Just picked up Splatoon Raiders. I was going to pick it up, but I've been addicted to Pal World. Ooh, been addicted to Pal World. Okay. Hey, that's good stuff. Shout outs to Pal World. Let's go. Splatoon Raiders is fun though. It's a lot of fun. Let's see here. iSim Race. Yeah, I'm not a racing guy. I'm not a racing guy. But no, Forza is a really good game though. Should you play Age of Imprisonment after Tears? I mean, most people did because Tears came out years before Age of Imprisonment. But I mean, you can play Age of Imprisonment before Tears. You can play it after. It doesn't really matter. But I will say that if you play Tears first, then you play Age of Imprisonment. Age of Imprisonment gives you it gives you closure. Tears of the Kingdom kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. But Age of Calamity gives you that closure that maybe you're looking for. Like, it wraps up a lot of loose ends for some reason that Tears of the Kingdom didn't wrap up. So Age of Imprisonment gives you more detail on what happened in that battle. You know, Rauru, Princess Zelda, what was going on, why, you know, why didn't they just say, hey, Ganon, you know, whatever. It details what happened exactly. So I will say that if you were not happy with, you know, Tears of the Kingdom when it comes to some of the story stuff, Age of Imprisonment tries to put a band-aid over it, and it does a relatively good job of doing that. I really do like Age of Imprisonment though. I think it's a fantastic game. It's repetitive at times, but it's actually really fun. So is Age after Tears? No, it's before. But it details what happens. Because, like, remember, Tears of the Kingdom takes place different timelines. You know, I don't want to do spoilers, but Tears takes place in 2 timelines. Like, you're seeing flashbacks, things are happening in the past and also in the present. So Age of Imprisonment, what it does is it goes back to the past and it details all those things that were happening in the past. In Tears of the Kingdom, all you see is like flashbacks of scenarios that happened, but you don't actually play anything that happened. You just find out things that happened in the past. Age of Imprisonment details everything that happened. The battles, the story, all of that is detailed, and it links or connects to Tears of the Kingdom. So if you've already beat Tears of the Kingdom, you're like, oh, okay, cool. It connects like the some of the, I would say, cliffhangers, or connect some of the foggy points in terms of everything there, you know. So I would say just play it after. That would be my what's it called? My recommendation. So let's see here. How's it popping? Hey, how's it popping? Splatoon Raiders honestly does make it hard to put my Switch 2 down. It's just kids are around. They do laugh when I lose, which makes me try hard. Your kids be out here trolling you when you lose. Oh man, that's great. My daughter does the same thing at times too. Like if I lose in a game, she goes, "Heh." She goes, "Heh." Or if I was playing Splatoon Raiders a few weeks ago when I picked her up. We were at the arcade, and like she didn't like any of the games, so she was like, "Hey, can we play Switch 2?" I was like, "All right, cool." So I was playing Splatoon Raiders, and I let her play. So like one of the easier levels. She said it was too hard though. She said it was too hard to control the game. By the way, she uses the tablet to control Roblox, and she's like James Bond, like with her precision, like how she moves that stupid looking character. She uses a big old iPad, and it's touchscreens, and she can manipulate the camera and turn and switch and jump and platform and do all those things. And she tells me that Splatoon Raiders is too hard to control. Yeah, she can use a touchscreen and control characters in 3D with laser precision. And I'm like, I don't know how you do that. I can't, because like whenever I play Roblox, I suck, man. Like I'm terrible. I can't use the touchscreen controls. So also, I'm so hyped for September. Orbitals, Onimusha, and Fire Emblem Switch 2 eating good. Yeah, a lot of too, maybe eating too good. Maybe we're eating too good in the hood, man. We're eating too good in the neighborhood, man. Like I don't even know I don't know how I'm gonna have any time to play all these games, bro. So I don't know, man. I don't know. All right. So they're just doing some advertising right now for their games. The stream is live, but they're just doing advertising for like Mario Kart and other stuff like that. Nintendo's like, hey, we can turn these direct pre-time into actual advertising for our games. Go buy something if you haven't bought it yet. Oh yeah, don't forget about Trails in the Sky. Yeah, I didn't. While I've got you guys here, let me go ahead and let me do a, speaking of advertising. While I got you guys here, check out my most recent video on Beast of Reincarnation. We have that video that's out, so we can do a little bit of advertising ourselves. So if you want to know the review scores for Beast of Reincarnation, check out that. We do have a new video about that out. So if you want to put that in your watch later, I just linked it in both chats on YouTube and on Twitch. So Beast of Reincarnation has a 73 average on Metacritic right now. So not the best. Not the best out there, but you know, it is what it is. You know, so it's there. So if you haven't seen that, please check that out. And also, we have a top 20 best upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 games. So I know a lot of you guys are buying a Switch 2, or so yeah, let's see, dude, your Beast of Reincarnation video was just mocking. What do you mean by mocking? I didn't mock the game in my video. I talked about it from what the reviews were saying. I did mock one person who gave it an 89 and said, hey, there's technical problems, there's pacing issues. He talked about how many issues there were that said 8.9 out of 10. I'm like, whoa, hold up here. So I did mock that one review, but outside of that, I didn't mock any of the other. I don't remember mocking the reviews, but I did. You know, I did mock that person because that was ridiculous. Because he was talking about how there's all these issues, but 8.9. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, hold up. That sounds more like a 7. That sounds more like a 7. But we did have a video talking about top 20 best upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 games. So if you're getting a Switch 2 and you want to see what some cool games that are coming out, upcoming for the system, check out that video. It's a nice video. First compilation video in months that I've done. So I'll be doing more though. I'll be trying to do more. But yeah, shout out to everybody who's watching the Beast and Reincarnation video. It's doing really well. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for that as well too. So I appreciate it. I appreciate that. All right. We should do a Def Jam Fight for New York coming to Switch 2, coming to Switch or Switch 2. Def Jam Fight for New York? No. The people that own Def Jam, the Def Jam people are complete frauds. They asked for 1 million subscribers on Twitter. They got it, and they said they'd reveal something. They got it, then they never revealed the game. So the people that run that account, they're complete frauds. The people that have the IP for Def Jam, those people, I would never trust them at all with the video game or anything ever again. Those people are frauds. So, will we ever get a Def Jam, new Def Jam game? I mean, maybe. Or will we ever get a remaster of the old school Def Jam games? Maybe, but probably not. Probably not, to be honest. So, those people are complete frauds. Complete frauds. The Def Jam people are complete frauds. So, there's that. Hey, thank you for the 10 jewels, Nate. Appreciate you. Yeah, I would say definitely get a Switch 2 now at this point because the price hike is coming in a month. So, hey, what up, Tenkaichi dude? Welcome, man. Well, what is good? Make sure you guys hit that like button. Beast of Reincarnation sounds like some solid foundation with some glaring issues. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It seems like a solid foundation with some pretty glaring issues. But that's okay. I mean, there can be some patches. They can make a sequel. They can make a definitive edition or like a definitive version. So there's always, you know, I think that there's definitely room for improvement. What do I think of FF14 on Switch? I mean, I haven't played it yet, so I mean, I gotta play it first before I give my full thoughts. But from what people are saying, that it seems like it's pretty good. It's good to have you know, FF on the Switch too. It was in my video too as well. So, hey, what up, Domo? Welcome, DJ Domo. What up, Nate with the 10 Canadian? I have no idea what jewels are, but Jets, J-T-E-S, Jets. Yeah, no idea what jewels are. I mean, they're like bits for YouTube. So if you guys have jewels, feel free to drop them. But they're like bits for YouTube. So if you know like bits on Twitch, they're like that. But to be honest, and I'll be completely honest with you guys, I don't know how they track them. I don't know how I get them. YouTube doesn't separate them from like super chats or from Streamlabs or from anything else. So I don't know if I'm even getting anything from it. I think I am, but I mean, I don't know if I am, but I think I am. So I appreciate those who do drop some jewels. I appreciate it. I'm not sure. I am not sure. All right.
Swap between two forms to change her appearance and elemental affinity. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Nintendo Switch 2 edition will be available.
All right. Shout outs to the jewels coming through. Shout outs to Chocobo PR. Thank you for the. Oh, hold up. We got to move the Batman symbol off here. It's my bad, guys. Got to move the Batman symbol off. Let's see here. Thank you for the 29 months, Chocobo PR. I appreciate that. Let's see. It does kind of feel too early for Fire Emblem Direct. Does kind of feel too early for the Fire Emblem Direct. Too, like, you mean the time too early, or for the actual game coming out? I mean, it's about right. About a month before the game comes out, you do a Direct. I mean, they did that with Star Fox, and they did that with Splatoon Raiders. So that's about the time frame. About a month before. It does. Batman low-key a criminal. Nah, Batman. You gotta watch my stream from yesterday for those who want to know why the Batman symbol's up. What up, Nimar? Welcome. You got up. Nimar's up. Let's go. Why do you even have a Batman symbol on the screen? You gotta watch my stream from yesterday. You gotta watch my stream from yesterday is the reason why. Watch towards the end, the Batman symbol. For those that were here, it was hilarious. But no, basically, we were watching a clip from DSP, Darkside Phil, and like he was complaining, and I used the Batarang to line up his hairline because his hairline looked like a Batarang. So I, so I used the Batarang, the Batman symbol, to line up his hairline to see if it matched, and it was like a perfect match for like the bat symbol. So. So then that led into us watching a playthrough of the 1988 or the early 90s Batman game on the NES, because I played the music. So we were playing the music. And then after that, then we watched the game, like an NES game, you know. So it was like one thing led to another. Yeah, it was nasty work. It was nasty work, bro. But it was funny. I don't think he should even get a hair transplant. I just think what he should do is he should just low cut the top, low cut it, like fade it on the sides. Like that's what I do because I'm balding too. So it's like fade it on the sides and keep here a bit more, and then just do that. Get a low fade. That's all he really needs. All right, here we go.
Come.
Thanks for the 100 core crystals. Thanks for the 100 core crystals, Simeon.
World's rightful ruler. At the advent of the underworld.
Oh, the underworld.
We'll never win the battles ahead without them.
Oh. The heroes.
We need as many as we can recruit.
Oh. The time skip? The trailer seems low. Turn it up a little bit more. Okay. How's this?
The Dagdan Empire, a land at the peak of prosperity under the rule of the gods.
Hold up. Let me turn off the
In the capital
ads.
city of Daxian, bustling markets, ports teeming with trading ships, temples to the gods, and other establishments line the crowded streets. This is also where the heroic games are held in tribute to Dagda, the Empire's first and founding king.
The heroic games have begun!
It's said that Solel, the current ruler, will grant one wish to whoever wins the games. Those vying for the prize hold strength, determination, and undying convictions they refuse to yield. The story revolves around 4 heroes who have entered the heroic games. Who you choose will determine how the narrative unfolds as they fight for glory. Kai is a young boy living in the peaceful village of Ribera. On his 15th birthday, his father is imprisoned beneath Daxian for crimes committed. In hope of a peaceful life as a family, he sets out with his childhood friends to win the heroic games and save his father.
Alucard.
Dietrich, ever in search of a stronger opponent, is attacked by an enormous monster while sailing a stormy sea.
Beautiful.
He then washes ashore in the foreign land of Dagda. This is where, between battling bandits and beasts, he learns of the heroic games.
Oh.
To slake his thirst for battle, Dietrich decides to compete in the heroic games with new allies at his side.
That settles it. Time to hit the road. To Daxian.
Cannot wait for this game.
Hailing from the kingdom of Ceramus in the south, Theodora represents a culture that worships the keeper of death and night, a goddess loathed throughout the lands. Swearing to restore the honor of her goddess and defend the faith of the people and the peace of her kingdom, Theodora leads her veteran retainers into battle with the goal of winning the games.
I might do Letta first. Letta or Kai? We'll see.
A young woman born into prestige and blessed with musical talent, Lita is consumed by rage following her father's murder at the hands of an unknown assailant. Having given everything to seek revenge, she eventually learns of the killer's plan to participate in the heroic games.
Alive! I will kill him.
To bring an end to the man who murdered her father, Lita heads to Daxian with supportive companions in tow.
It's Lita, not Letta. Lita, my bad.
I'm sorry, Theodora, but I won't be letting you take the victory today.
If victory is decided by conviction alone, then I think it shall not be up to you.
I have burned to duel you, white-maned demon.
But I'm sorry. Failure is not an option for me either. But that's only because I don't have any choice!
Man, this is gonna be rough facing off against each other.
Going
the
into
heroic
each
ones.
match, you'll choose your party members and their initial placement on the field.
Okay.
Then, let the battle commence. Each unit's movement range is shown in blue, and their attack range in red. Once all of your units have completed their actions, your opponent's turn begins. You'll take turns moving and fighting across the map as you engage in fierce combat. Victory
Automate.
includes defeating the opposing leader, among other conditions. The 4 heroes and their allies can utilize various means of attack. Swords are straightforward and easy to wield. Gauntlets make it easier to evade attacks.
Here it comes!
Spears deal massive damage to cavalry units. Axes have low accuracy but high attack power. Bows strike enemies at a distance and can deal fatal blows to flying units. And magic is effective against foes with heavy armor. It can also heal or otherwise support allies in dire situations. There are also swords that call down lightning, gauntlets that look like firearms, and other unique weapons to fight.
Anatolia. Anatolia? That's her name?
Positioning is a key element of combat. When you strike within an enemy's range of attack, they might counterattack. Consider attacking those equipped with close-range weapons from a distance, and get up close and personal against long-range opponents to
My
avoid
boy-
counterattacks.
Diego! Let's go!
The terrain can also give you an advantage, while adjacent allies can receive buffs. Take advantage of the situation to control the battlefield in your favor.
Diego!
Combat arts are attacks unleashed at the expense of weapon durability. There are attacks with greater power, longer range, or other advantageous effects. So use them in decisive moments.
She looked like a Ursula.
There are also special moves that consume your soul in exchange for power, called Blaze Arts.
Blaze Arts, okay.
Kai releases a burst of otherworldly power from his hand to cast flames in a wide area.
Got that Deku power.
After moving, Dietrich's ink black cloak can warp him to locations on the battlefield that aren't easily accessible.
Oh. Alucard.
Theodora uses the power inherited from her ancestors to rend the earth and hurl it at foes.
Feeling.
Lita plays her Vihuela to buff allies,
Big ally buff.
summon a powerful monster, and more.
Summoner.
These special moves can turn the tide of battle, but at the cost of the hero's health points. Additionally, if your allies fall in battle,
I think I need a break.
you can turn back time.
Yep. Go back.
After each move, you can rewind to any previous point in battle, so don't be afraid to rethink your strategy if things don't go as planned.
Gotta go back. That's me.
Based on their class, such as Shido, who
Shido.
are skilled with swords, Bardingers, who fight on horseback, and Bishops, who use white magic, a unit's abilities can change dramatically. The weapons they can wield
Good, so it's
and their
class-based
range of
weapons.
movement also vary. Classes are divided into beginner, specialty, and advanced tiers. Beginner classes are the foundation. Gladiators excel in handling weapons. Diviners can wield magic. And Orneus riders can cover more ground. There are 5 beginner classes in all.
I thought it said
Specialty
horny
classes
riders.
have more
at first.
specific abilities.
Hornies.
Armored knights boast ironclad defense with heavy armor. Wing soldiers can leap obstacles and cover long distances, while charioteers can strike multiple enemies in a straight line. There are over 10 to attain. Advanced classes are masters of their skills. Cataphracts have the mobility of horses with the defense of heavily armored units. Guardians are skilled with both spears and white magic.
Ooh, this remix.
Other classes that possess a combination of strengths.
Is that an elephant?
Overwhelmingly powerful elephant riders.
What?
And other classes that fight while astride giant beasts.
Straight up, yo!
You defeat me?
That's a freaking elephant!
Between matches, you'll have time to get ready for what's to come. You'll receive some useful intel about your next opponent. So use this information while exploring Daxian, or venturing off to improve your team's prowess in battle.
Oh, I'm gonna be doing that.
The time is yours to spend.
So delicious.
Let's look at some of the things you can do in Daxian. The Arena Plaza is where you can receive additional training once per week in the time between matches. As your skills improve, you'll learn new moves to use in battle and be able to wield increasingly stronger weapons. On match days, you can watch battles between other participants unfold to research your opponents.
Oh, that's kind of cool. This kind of plays out.
At the shopping arcade, you'll purchase weapons and tools, or enhance your weapons using materials you've collected. This temple row is watched over by a bronze statue of the Divine Sovereign and is home to 7 temples. Depending on which temple you volunteer in, you'll acquire a blessing to use in battle.
Okay.
These provide effects such as a temporary stat buff, halving the damage you receive, and more.
Might do the damage reduction.
Speak to an exam proctor to take a certification exam. The chance of success depends on who's taking the test and the class they're aiming for. So be sure they have the necessary skills before applying.
Okay, so interesting how they do it. They do the different upgrading
To
classes.
attain the pleasure I
Yeah.
seek.
You can also receive quests from townsfolk. Complete them by the given deadline to receive rewards.
Nice little side quest.
You never know who might ask for your help.
help in this matter.
The Divine Sovereign? Why would someone of your stature be here?
You can also recruit powerful warriors you meet in Daxian.
Her design's awesome, by the way.
Even if they turn you away at first, try giving them gifts.
Appreciate it.
Bribe them.
Or invite them to share a meal.
Bribe them.
That might be enough to win them over. At inns, not only can you lodge and eat, but you can let time pass to gain experience and gather materials automatically.
Just automate everything. There you go. I like it. If you feel like doing it that way.
Looking good.
Characters who've grown close may converse and show their support to each other here too.
Oh, and can I get a raise? Then I'd be psyched to work even harder.
Thanks, Kai. I came here to say I was pulling for you, but it went the other way around.
As your journey continues, you'll gain access to even more facilities.
Remember this for a long time to come.
This is the Pale Raven's Perch, a spot where a mysterious white bird rests its wings. From here, you can swap to a different hero.
What?
Progress is saved for each of the heroes, so
What?
playing through all 4 of their stories
What?
in parallel is an option.
Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute! That's huge!
When you venture outside of Daxian, you can explore areas across the continent.
That is...
Time passes every time you move, so plan your expeditions carefully.
That is huge! That is huge!
Visit towns to purchase local wares.
Anything you'd like?
Oh, that just made everything so
or
much
gather
better.
Information that could be useful on your adventure. Travel
Wow.
with your allies to improve everyone's abilities in battle.
That just made the game
Enemies will randomly appear on the world map.
so much better.
When you encounter one, a skirmish will begin.
Oh my goodness. Made my day. Because I was thinking about, like, I really got to
Experience
pick
points
who I
by
want.
felling your foes.
Because
You'll also find dungeons
you got to restart everything,
where
you
you'll
know?
collect materials for strengthening
Oh,
weapons,
nice dungeons.
along with other treasures.
Wow. Wow.
When you encounter enemies roaming in a dungeon,
Thank you. Oh.
a turn-based clash that differs from normal battles will begin.
Whoa!
In clashes, you can perform attack combos with your allies.
It's a turn-based RPG as well!
Each of the 4 heroes can use abilities that are unique to them. For instance, Dietrich can flush out enemies in hiding,
Wow!
while Theodora can recruit soldiers in towns,
Oh my goodness!
send out her assembled troops to gather materials, or deploy them in battle.
Will not miss this chance. Need some help.
Make the most of these commands to enhance your power.
For the last time, the game is $70. If you want the game, it's 70. You don't gotta pay 80 for it. Turns into Persona.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in
Yeah.
your beating hearts.
It makes the playability, if
For
you don't...
those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign, that I vow to you.
Like, if you don't like one person's career, you can just
People of
switch.
Daxian, hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
Yeah, you're not locked in for, like, that playthrough. You can simply just switch to somebody else's. Which makes it so much better. Oh, for the time skip. Okay, here comes the time skip. You guys were talking about it. The time skip. 5 years. What happened? Uh-oh. Maybe all 4 of them were champions in the end. Oh, what happened to her statue?
In time's flow, see the glow of flames ever burning bright. On the swift rivers drift,
Let's sew this.
broken memories alight. I see that my song has finally reached your ears.
Who was that? Oh, man.
5 years after the heroic games, Dagda faces its end at the hands of the revived demon god Balor. Even the 4 heroes who played a significant role in the heroic games have vanished. To confront the situation, the progenitor god,
The years
Sophis,
were long.
calls down a single soul. This is the story's true protagonist. You are given 2 choices. Face the forces of the demon god Balor on your own, with the knowledge that it's no easy task. or use the time-traveling powers of the goddess Fortuna.
Fortuna.
To change the fates of the 4 heroes. You must carve your path in the hope of saving Dagda from destruction.
Oh my goodness.
Those who join you in the future will strengthen the might of your assembled forces.
Oh my goodness.
This is where your story begins.
Oh my
the end
goodness.
of the world at the hands of the demon god.
Oh my goodness. Yo.
Which path will you walk?
I'm blown away, bro.
Is up to you.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th, only on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
This game is going to be incredible.
The Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagden Collection, which includes a 150-page art book, 12 character art cards, and more, will be available the same day.
This game is insane. There's no other game that's
Plus,
like this.
More Fire Emblem content will be available following this presentation. Nintendo Music, a service that lets you listen to Nintendo game music anytime, anywhere.
Got the new music?
Will be updated with certain tracks from this game, including the main theme, later today.
I'm not rethinking.
Additionally, the Nintendo Today smart device app, which brings you daily updates from Nintendo, will receive a new Fire Emblem theme beginning tomorrow.
Nice.
The app will also feature new information about Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave leading up to launch. There will also be a new Ask the Developer article, in which developers share their thoughts about working on this game on September 15th.
Okay, September 15th. Nice. I'm not rethinking my 85 Metacritic. I'm not rethinking that because there, like I said, there's 5 rat-faced journalists that are like, well, that's not as good as Power World. Or like, yeah, I would have loved this game if Nintendo didn't sue Pocket Pair. Like they would have, there's gonna be some type of rat-faced journal, bro. So I'm not rethinking it. I'm still going with the score that I'm going with because you cannot trust these rat-faced journalists, bro. You can't trust none of them. Literally, you got one dude talking about Microsoft over here in wars in the Middle East and stuff, and that's the reason why I can't like Halo right now. Like, there's gonna be some rat-faced journalist that's out there, some Paul Tassi type of person that doesn't even play Nintendo but thinks that he played Nintendo 30 years ago, don't even got a Switch 2. Somehow he's got an opinion on everything when it comes to Nintendo or what's good or what's not. So there's gonna be something like that, bro. You just know. So nah, man, I'm not rethinking my 85 Metacritic at all. I'm not rethinking that. It's right there. If anything, this pushes it to where I can solidify that. Okay, now it's not going to be like a low 80s. Now it's probably going to be like at least an 84, 85. So nah, man, I'm not, I'm not rethinking it at all. Not rethinking it at all. Oh man, no, great show though, man. That was a fantastic show. The game is just as big and just as impactful, I think, as Three Houses. Obviously, it looks significantly better, but the real game opens up after, like, the time. I think that with the first game, the time skip, like, it was cool, and obviously the game opens up then, but the game, like, really opens up. Because the time skip in the first game, or in Three Houses, the time skip, you didn't gain like an additional thing. It was like, oh, you take your person, whoever you are, and you recruit whoever you recruit, and then you go through with them in that time skip. But now, like, the actual protagonist, the real person comes through, and that's the real game, is the second half. And then in, like, the dungeons, you've got turn-based regular, like, Persona battles, or, like, whatever, right? Like, regular turn-based RPG battles on top of the strategy. Like, it's just crazy how the game flows. Like, it's there's nothing on the market like it. I think it's super, super, super unique. I don't think I've seen a game that does what they just pulled off right now. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe somebody, but on the level of that. Now, like I said, let me know in the chat, but you can weave, maybe that's why it's called Fortune's Weave. You can literally weave through and you can change the fortune with that protagonist, right? With that angel protagonist. But you can weave through different ones anytime that you want. That is such a huge quality of life improvement, because in the first game, in Three Houses, and I'll get that dono in just a bit, thank you. But in the first one, you had to literally start the game over. Okay, I'm gonna play over. And yes, this one you're gonna have to start over, but it does seem like there is enough different to where it's not gonna be like repetitive motions over and over with the different characters. I love what they've done here. It's insane. It is a significant improvement over Three Houses. Like, Three Houses is like, it's great, but they took everything that was annoying and said, all right, we'll fix that. I mean, maybe there's some things here and there once we get the game, but that was incredible. Like, that was incredible, man. Let's see here. Bender with the $5.99 says, this will be a big game and it solves the biggest flaw of Three Houses for me. The time sync activities look way better. Yeah, the time sync. I mean, you can automate some stuff, but absolutely, I agree with you on that one. You know, when it comes down to that. Remember, I keep hearing people say the game is 80, the game is 80. The game is 70. If you're here in the US, the game is definitely 70 on the eShop. So if you want to download it on the eShop, you can download it there. And if you're here in the US, you can price match the game for 70 at Walmart beforehand. Now, obviously, after that, for the physical edition, it's that. But the game is not 80 on the eShop. So keep that in mind. It's not like Mario Kart, where it's 80 on the eShop. It's not that. I keep hearing people say that. It's 70 on the eShop, so keep that in mind. People keep on just saying it's 80, it's 80. It's not. It's actually 70. It's not 80 on the eShop. It's 70, which once again, we got to be careful because Mario Kart is 80 on the eShop. So when people say that, they think it's just like Mario Kart. It is not. It's 70 on the eShop, and you can once again price match it at Walmart pre-order at this point. So take advantage of that if you can. Also, Best Buy. Best Buy, you can price match it. Can you comment about the gun weapon? I mean, it's a gun weapon. I mean, there's an elephant. I mean, there's all sorts of new things in the game, so it's cool. I told you there was going to be a secret protagonist. I didn't predict the time skip, though. Secret protagonist, I thought. Time skip, people were thinking that could happen because Three Houses had a time skip. So, I mean, if they're building off the success of Three Houses, then that makes sense. Thank you for the $5.99 euros, Bender. I appreciate that. Also, shout out to Simeon Coin. Thank you for the 100 core crystals before. And thank you for another one here. And it says, Elephant Riders, characters with guns, character changes between story, and a lot of content to enjoy. I'll be buying this game, OJ. My music request is Blaster Master Zero Future Fright Hub. Yeah, I'm definitely buying this game. I mean, you guys know. I mean, I've already bought the game. I got the special edition. But this game looks insane. I think it's going to be really, 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 really good. I think it's going to be really good. But yeah, man, it's looking great. It is looking great. It is looking really good, man. I am excited for it. I think people thought it was just going to be maybe Three Houses all over again. And it ended up being like Three Houses on steroids. Like on steroids times 2. So it ended up becoming significantly better than maybe what people were even expecting when it comes to that. I tried to stay awake. Tried to awake for the Nintendo Direct with 3 alarms instead of 7 to 8 for once, and I missed your pre-show. It's all good, man. Just ordered on 70 on Amazon. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you pre-order it, you can get it for 70. If you go on Amazon or if you go on Walmart, so pre-order it. Get your pre-order in so you can get it for that price, so you don't have to pay the 80. Oh my gosh, 3 big RPGs, September 17th. I think with this reveal of what they've showed, I think we all know what the best RPG for September is. I'm not going to say which one it is, but I think we know. But what's up, Zoo? Also woke up way too late, just 10 minutes for your reaction. I think we know. I think we know which game is actually the best one. Trails is good. No, Trails is awesome. Don't get me wrong. Trails is going to be really good, guys. Trails is going to be really good. But let's just be real here. I mean, the levels of what we just saw. Like I said, can you guys, let me know in the chat, guys. Have you guys seen a game that just talked about what they just did? Switching of the styles of the combat. I mean, we have Metaphor, right? Like, that's like the normal battle system. But where you have a strategy RPG, and then in Dungeons, it switches to turn-based like RPG, but then there's a time skip, and then the real protagonist comes out of nowhere, like the angel summons from the heavens, and then you can recruit, you can fight by yourself and get cooked, but don't do that. I bet you anything there's a path where you can fight by yourself and still win, but then you can go back and change the fortune and bring them all back, and they're all on your team. Like, I've never seen anything like it. It's legitimately one of one. I've never seen anything like it. Now, like I said, you guys let me know. Maybe there's some game that does something like that, but it's crazy. Trails will have a higher Metacritic. Not saying it's better, but it will be rated higher. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. Maybe playing Trails second chapter only because I haven't got into the Fire Emblem yet. In Germany, you can get it at Cool Shop for 65 euros, and that puts Trails on second place. Yeah, that's true. You can get it for cheaper in a lot of places. So yeah, you don't have to pay 80 for it. I see people saying pay 80. You don't got to pay 80 for it. Yeah.
I was looking forward to Trails Sky 2, but yeah, I'll get in January. Lol.
This is gonna be the game to play, man. I mean, and it sucks for Trails too, because Trails is gonna be really good. Like, I'm still gonna buy the game like physical. Like, I'm still gonna buy Trails. We gotta support real, right? Trails has heart. It's really good. So if you've got disposable, right, support it when you can. But let's just be real here. I've never seen anything like that. That was insane. Shout outs to Bender. Hey, shout outs to my German peeps, man. I appreciate you. Boo Boo, Bender, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Hey, thank you so much, Brendan. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you, Justin, with the 3 too. Yo, combo breaks. You guys give me some more thoughts. Let's keep the conversation going. What'd you guys think about it? Positive or negative? Give me your honest thoughts.
What's up, OJ?
What up?
I had pre-ordered the Dagden Collector's Edition of the game at full price. We didn't have the same price matching here in Canada, but it's all good because I think the game looks worth it personally. It seems more expansive than Three Houses.
What up, Ren? It says, hey, chat. Holy Lord, I just finished watching the direct, and it's insane. Yeah, it is absolutely wild what that direct did. I mean, I think it probably sold more copies of the game right there. Like, man, the difference between getting Trails on PS5 or Switch 2, I recommend Switch 2 because Trails is a lot of busy work, RPG work, so you want to be able to play that portably, in my opinion. So that's just me, though. So, I'm not buying it on the PS5 going forward. Oh no, I'm not. Listen, I'm not here to push the PS5 boycott on you guys. If you want to boycott it, you can boycott it. I respect all of you guys' decisions, or your decision, But for me personally, I don't know if I'm going to be able to support a company that wants to eradicate physical completely. They don't even want to give you game key discs. They just want everything to be all digital. I don't know if I can support a company going forward, that way. Now, I will buy physical PS5 games. I just bought Spider-Man 2 on sale, and I've got Ghost of Tsushima coming in, and I bought Rise of the Ronin. So I will buy the physical games up until that point, but I don't know if I can support an all digital, console. Like, PC's different. You've got other storefronts, but PlayStation is only PlayStation. So I don't know if I can support a company that decides to do that, So, but for me personally, I'll support Switch 2 and I'll support PlayStation while they have physical, That Fire Emblem Direct. That Fire Emblem Direct was incredible. Let's see, Nintendo goes all digital here soon. The $10 thing is for goodwill. Just watch. They go all digital here soon. $10. Just watch. How much you want to bet, and how soon are we talking? We gonna put some money on it, or are we just gonna talk in the chat? Let's go. How much you want to bet? When and how much do you want to bet? You said soon. So when's that? A year? Soon? 2 to 3 years? Oh, I'll take that bet. 2 to 3 years. So that means by 2028 they'll go all digital. I'll take that bet. How much? Let's go 100. You drop 50 right now, and I'll give you 2-to-1 odds. So if you win, you get $200. If I win, I just get another 50 later. But you got to drop 50 now if you want. I'm the streamer, so you know where I'm at. I'll take that, though. 2-to-1 odds on your end. So if I'm wrong and if they go all digital, then I'll give you $200. But if I'm right and they don't by that time period, you give me another 50. How about that? I'll take that. I thought you meant like next gen. I wouldn't have taken that. But 2 years? So in 2 years from now, they're gonna go all digital? Oh, let's do it. Between Fire Emblem and Xeno upgrades, I won't have a life. I know, seriously. Well, no, he thinks that. Well, wait a minute, no, guys, it's a possibility. Look at the $10 thing, game key cards. It's definitely a possibility. I think he should take the bet. I think with 2-to-1 odds, there are some situations like, wait a minute, Nintendo is liking digital a lot, right? So I think he should take that. That's a possibility. Flaming Queen, thank you for the 2. Yeah, I think okay. So you want to bet on that? Like I said, $100, 2-to-1 odds on your end. So, but you got to drop 50 right now, though. Let's see here. That Fire Emblem Direct was pretty cool. Yeah. Let's see here. Meagle B9923 with the tune in tier pledge. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you for the tune in tier pledge. Key cards don't count as digital, no, because they're a physical product in your hands, and like they're not tied to like an eShop or anything like that. So, no, you can sell them. Capcom counts them as digital because they want to go all digital. That's insane to count key cards as all digital. They're not tied to an eShop. According to my mind, Nintendo will be going all digital by March 2028. Are you gonna take the bet, Cool Dave? Like I said, drop a cool 50. I know you got the money for it, man. You're confident in it, right? I mean, you're not here to talk about Fire Emblem. You're here to make proclamations that Nintendo's gonna go. I mean, that has nothing to do with Fire Emblem. So if you, I mean, you obviously wanted attention, right? So you got it. So take the bet. But you got to drop the 50 right now. Did you decide who you will pick, even though we can change between them? At this point, it doesn't become as crucial who I pick first, since I can weave between the different ones. But I think I'll go with Kai first. I think I'll go with Kai. How long do you think the game will be? I think it's going to be similar to Fire Emblem Three Houses. So, I mean, anywhere between like a 50 to 80 hour playthrough on normal. Who said I was looking for attention? Just discussing, right? Today's stream is about Fire Emblem. It has nothing to do with digital games or going all digital in years. What that's discussing what? Who brought up that? Oh, you're talking about, when I said the whole Sony thing. When I said that Sony's going all digital, so then you said what about, so you did a what aboutism. Oh, okay. So since Sony's going all digital and I said that I'm not going to support that, you said, well, Nintendo's going to do it too. So they're going to do it. Okay, so it was a what aboutism discussion. Okay, I got it. Okay, so let's take the bet though. Let's take the bet. So 50 on that one, Cool Dave. So, okay, I feel you on that one. 50 on that one, right? 50, drop 50 right now. 2 to 3 years from now, they're going to go all digital, no game key cards, no physical games whatsoever, just all digital games, right? Just like Sony. They're dropping it completely. So in 2 to 3 years. So you want to drop the 50 right now? We can go ahead and get that knocked out. So drop the 50, use the link right there. And once again, keep tabs. Everybody will keep tabs of it. And you got 2-to-1 odds. So if they go all digital, I'll even give you 3-to-1 odds. So instead of 200, I'll give you 300 if they go all digital in 2 to 3 years. So I'll even give you better odds. So if I were you, I would take it, Are you saying Fire Emblem Fortunes Wii would be the best game compared to Xenoblade Genesis? I mean, Xenoblade Genesis isn't even out yet. I mean, we have no idea. So we got to wait for Xenoblade Genesis to come out. Like, I can't say that it's better than that or not before I've even seen more of the game. Wait, so switch to key cards does download onto the card or onto the system. It downloads onto the system itself, but the game key card itself is not tied to the eShop, nor is it tied to any one singular system that you buy it on, like a regular digital game. Let's see here. But Sony, all the Sony and Microsoft keep coming here to reign over Nintendo fans, saying they're gonna go full digital soon. How miserable is that? I have no problem with it. It's a discussion. He is right. We were talking about that. So it's the whataboutism. It's like, oh well, Nintendo's gonna do it soon here too. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. You know, so it's a fake thing. That whole $10 thing was a scam. It's a sham. They're gonna 2 years from now. Hey, look, I get it. I get why some people feel that way. But go ahead and take the bet too, though. Take the bet as well. It's easy money. Do you think they'll start with as Eshmel and Real Protag looking back at things and learning more about each character? That's how we pick each character to start with? No, I don't think so. I think you just pick the character kind of like Three Houses. No. I think I'm going with Theodora. Who you guys going with? Let me know who you guys are going with in the chat. But I mean, you can go with all routes at once. I mean, you can't quite go with all routes at once. You can just switch between them. But I mean, yeah, like you can, not at this point. It's a quality of life thing. Instead of having to go into a separate save file and start over the game and do all that, like you can now just like weave between them, which I do think that's the reason why the game's called Fortune's Weave. I think that's one of the reasons why. So I think that's one of the reasons why. Let's see here. Need to finish the Blazing Blade on NSO. Yo, let's go. Muscle Mommy Theodora. Oh my gosh. Muscle Mommy Theodora. If I ever get a Switch 2 and get Fortune's Weave, I'll play all the routes in the order without switching. Oh, Ninmar, you definitely won't do that. Oh my gosh. If the game was called Super Mario Titans Weave, or Super Mario Titans Weave, you would have bought it yesterday. You would have ran out and pre-ordered it yesterday if it was called Mario's Weave. Super Mario Titan Fortune's Weave. Titans Weave, Super Mario Titans Weave. You would have bought it yesterday if it was a Mario game. Because I imagine you need to choose to start with one only. I can't choose to start with all of them at once. No, I don't think you can start with all of them at once. I don't think that's what they said. Because they clearly stated that you have to pick somebody at first. And then once at a certain point in the game, you can talk to that white bird. And then you can switch between them. And it saves the progress. So you can do this person's progress, then this person's progress. So I wonder if part of me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play like one chapter. I don't know if I want to do all that. Or if I'm going to play through one and then get right to about the end and then switch to somebody else. I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know how, like, it's gonna end up, the game's gonna end up being like 1 million hours long if you do it that way, right? But I'm wondering if they adjusted the game. They might have adjusted the game to where the first part before the time skip is a lot shorter than Three Houses, right? Where it's not like a 40 or 50 hour game. The time skip might only be like 20 hours or 15 hours before the time skip, right? And then the time skip happens because it does seem like the whole heroic games is not that far into it. Whereas in Three Houses, like the battle to start the big war, that was like 30 hours in or 40 hours in or something crazy, right? It seems like this might be a lot sooner. So maybe it's 15 to 20 hours and then the real game starts, and then that's like, 40 hours long or 50 hours long or whatever, right? It seems like it's a bit more balanced to where that time skip's gonna come sooner than the Three Houses time skip. But I mean, I could be wrong on that. Let's see here. Are you still starting with Kai? I think I'm gonna start with Kai, yeah, but maybe Lita, it's Lita, not Letta. It's Lita, like Lita the wrestler. She kind of maybe she got some inspiration. She kind of looked like Lita a little bit, now that I think about it. Nintendo CZOJ, I swear one day you're going to have Fire Emblem or Xenoblade game with the main character. Yeah, right. That'd be like a dream come true, but yeah, that's not going to happen. Let's see here. Are you able to play music from Nintendo app on stream, or does that need a YouTube? They drop Fire Emblem music. I don't have the desktop app right now, thingy. I don't have all that set up, but I mean, I could set it up though. I could. Yo, and thank you, Meagle. Thank you for becoming a member. Flaming Queen, thank you for the 2. DeAndre, thank you for the 478. Shout outs, man. Appreciate the 478 coming through as well. Thank you so much, man. Do you think Dietrich could be related to Zuritsa? I don't know, Ninmar. We'll see. Fire Emblem for the what? Fire Emblem is for everybody. It's for everybody. The first trailer pretty much confirmed that the Heroic games will go from March through December 7th rounds. Yeah, but like what I'm saying is that like how many hours of gameplay is there going to be, like in terms of story events and all of that? Like how much is going to be like that before you get to the Heroic games and how that finishes, right? So what I'm saying is that I think that maybe before the pre-time skip, I think that might be a shorter campaign than compared to like 3 houses, right? Fortune Weaver's gonna eat up all my time and I'm happy about it. Oh yeah, I'm very happy about it. The turn-based battles are gonna take permadeath for characters scarier. I wonder how the maps and dungeons are gonna work post time skip. I mean, the maps and dungeons are still gonna, I think they're still gonna be there. Like you're still gonna have your map and there's still gonna be areas. It's just gonna be, obviously, it's gonna look different because of the, you know, the destruction of the Dagnan Empire, right? So, but I think they're still gonna, it's still gonna play out the same. Says no 3 houses upgrade is crazy. I think the problem with that, Jorthor, is that the game needs a lot of work. So I think they just decided to just leave it because it would need quite a bit of work, and who's gonna do that work? That's the thing. Like I think that they just opted to not do it because it's going to need a lot of work. Like putting that same game in just higher resolution, it's gonna look ugly. You're gonna need like a Xenoblade Chronicles 1 or 2 level type work done to that, and I think they just decided to not pay for it, or just not opted to just leave it because it's a massive game, you know. I mean, I already played the game, so it's like whatever. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go through and play through that game again. It's not as easy to play as like, let's say like let's say like Xenoblade, for example, where it's pretty easy to just kind of hop right back into a save file and play the game. Fire Emblem, we got the multiple paths and everything, so I think they just opted to just leave it. I wonder where the Fire Emblem 4 remake is. Man, I'm telling you, bro. I'm sorry about the Fire Emblem 4 remake, guys. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Fortuna Design's like a 10 out of 10. 3 Hopes boost mode looks really good. Yeah, 3 Hopes looks good. That one doesn't really need anything, but 3 Houses needs something. But I mean, if you've already played 3 Houses, then at least now you don't got to go back and worry about playing it again, you know? You can get a Claude callback. Oh, absolutely. I think there's going to be ties to all the different the 3 Houses protagonists. Absolutely. Is this on the direct? The direct is over. Beast Eats, the direct is over. The direct is so you can watch it on Nintendo's channel, or you can rewind back my stream and watch it. But the direct is over. We're talking about, I mean, it's in the title. We're talking about Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. The title of the game, or what we're talking about, is it's in the title of this stream that you're watching. The ending showed the MC with the lords. You say playing parallel 4 different files or 4 stories happen simultaneously? I think it would be something that would be along the lines of it's hard to tell, like, because if you play with each character and like you do different things, so it could be like an alternate timeline thing that kind of brings them all together, but it's hard to say without knowing more of that. But yeah, is it simultaneous? Is it separate timelines of what each happens, and then what happens at the very end, right, when they all are brought together? It's hard to say without actually knowing, you know, how they tie all that, you know? Let's see here. I can't see the title on Shorts. Oh, yeah, that's true. I do have it on Shorts as well, which maybe I shouldn't have done it on Shorts because it makes it way harder to see the reaction. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, we're talking about Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, the video game. Sorry about that, Beast. I forgot about the whole Shorts thing. Out of all the recent directs or just singular games, I think this is the best one to show new information. I don't know. Star Fox was pretty crazy because it was just, hey, we're having, it was a brand new announcement. I mean, obviously Nate leaked it, but we didn't, I mean, it wasn't previously announced. And they just dropped it out of nowhere. I mean, we had known about Fire Emblem for, you know, for a year, almost a year, right? Since September of last year. But no, this one was really good. Don't get me wrong, this one was really good. But Splatoon Raiders was good too, because that really, I think that sold the game for many people. Splatoon Raiders was good. Star Fox was good. I do think that in the Switch 2 era, outside of the Mario Kart World Direct, the directs based on games have been really good. Kirby was pretty good. There was multiple ones on Kirby. That was good. But the ones this year have been really good.
I'm supporting and playing through Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, Trails 2nd Chapter, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 at the same time and swap between them. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy all these peak RPGs. I don't care if it takes a year. Tears of joy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take a while for all of that. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, Nintendo's gonna make us cry, man. So, I don't know, the Cool Dave, I don't think he wants to bet. I didn't get my $50, so I don't think Cool Dave wants to take that bet. I feel 3 Houses will eventually get a Switch 2 edition, then I'll finally play it. I don't think he'll get a Switch 2 edition, but we'll see. You know, maybe. I don't think it will, but we'll see. I'm not going back to 3 Houses after this playthrough. After one playthrough was good, I loved it, but couldn't see myself doing 3 Houses besides Blue Lines. Yeah, I'm not going back to play it again. Like, I mean, it's a great game, but like, I'm not gonna go back and play it, especially after seeing Fortune's Weave. I'm like, I can just spend that time that I would have taken for that. I can just spend it on Fortune's Weave instead. I'm not going back. I thought it was crazy Nintendo announced Star Fox 10 minutes before it went live. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm kind of excited they added traditional RPG combat as well. Yeah, that one caught me off guard. That one caught me off guard. That one really caught me off guard. So I didn't expect that at all. Like traditional turn-based battles, like where it's like regular turn-based and you're in the like that just completely changes the complexion and of the game, you know. Completely changes like what I thought about the game. I didn't think they'd do that. They literally just went in. That's why I think that, like, you know, people were talking about on Twitter like reusing animations and assets. I think when you reuse animations and assets and certain things, yeah, you can see that, right? When you reuse engines or you reuse things, but then it also gives them the ability to not have to worry about stuff like that, and they can just add in cool new things. Because like 3 Houses, I mean, like I said before, this, to me, this looks like it's the Warriors engine. It looks like they reused assets and they just took that engine, they plugged it into the Switch 2 and just built on top of 3 Houses. Like, hey, whatever we can use, Engage, which that was the Unity engine, but they took stuff from Engage, they took stuff from 3 Houses, animations and certain things. They obviously added new ones and they added new details and textures. Yes, that's true. But like reuse some of the stuff and then take that extra dev time to build out cool new features like this, you know? And I think that's what makes this pretty cool, you know, when they do stuff like that. I thought that classic characters like Byleth would be revealed at the end. You never even played 3 Houses, Nenmar, so I don't know why you're talking about. Why would you think that? You don't even know what happened in the game. Time for everyone to put in your time off request for the week of September 16th. Yes, I'll put in my time off request to myself. I'll put in my time off request to myself. Let's see here, $50 for 4.5 Chipotle, 4.5 Chipotle burritos. Cool Dave, I mean, I'm waiting for Cool Dave to he said he wanted to bet on that digital thing. So, OJ, can you comment about Zelda, no Zelda at the end of the Direct? Why would there be a Zelda at the end of the Direct? They don't tease other games at the Directs for current games. That makes no sense. September. I don't know. People keep on asking about Zelda in August, and I don't know why. September is right there for a big Nintendo Direct, like they usually do, or a 40th anniversary celebration, like they've done before in the past with Mario and even last year. So I don't understand why people keep on saying August for Zelda. For what? September's right there. I don't get it. I still don't it still confuses me. In all my videos, because somebody asked me to comment on the whole Zelda August thing. In all my videos, I've been saying September. Everything leads to September. November release, September reveal, more information. Fire Emblem, get that out of the way, get that, because that's a big game. That's gonna do well. Get that out of the way, get everything there. So I don't know where this Zelda August stuff came from. I still don't know why people are saying this. Do you think Koei Tecmo is co-developing Fortune's Weave? Yes, I do think Koei Tecmo is working on the game as well. Yes. They probably realized those dumb bet Nintendo's not going to go all digital this generation. Yeah. I think once he saw that I was giving him better, maybe I shouldn't have given him better odds. Maybe I should have made it a smaller bet. Morning OJ in chat, Fire Emblem games look amazing. Can't wait for next month. Yeah. Usually if you have to say you're cool, like Cool Dave does, probably cool. Hey, no, like I see what he's saying, man. Like, listen, game key cards, you know, Nintendo going digital, like I get it. The trust should not be there for a lot of these companies. I do not fault him for feeling that type of way, but I do think that you should have some conviction in what you're saying. If you're gonna sit there and say, watch, wait and see, 2 years from now they're gonna go all digital, you should also put some money on it. Be a man, man up, and also put some money on that too. Like, we can't have no low stakes here, guys. And I get it, it's all for fun, it's just video games, but you gotta put your money where your mouth is too. If you talk about something that big, you know what I'm saying? If you talk about something that big, nah, you gotta put your money where your mouth is. You can't just can't be running it. You gotta be solid in your conviction. If you're gonna make a prediction that big, you know, don't make a prediction that big and say, oh, I don't want to bet on it. No, you gotta bet on it, you know. Let's see here. I feel like Nintendo would be the last to go all digital. Probably they're gonna be the last to go all digital. Yeah, they're probably gonna be the last. I don't know though. Nintendo, they're an oddball, man. They might say screw all digital. We like physical games. We like having it in retail stores. You know how many times Nintendo does things where they can make way more money and they don't? Like, there's a million things Nintendo does that they can do to make way more money. They can license out their properties way more. They can slot grind mobile games way more than they do. They can do so many things to make way more money than what they're doing right now. They can license out their video games for movies. Imagine, like, think about it. We could have got 1 million movies on Mario, 1 million movies on Zelda, 1 million movies on Fire Emblem. I mean, there are companies that literally ask Nintendo almost every day, hey, can we make a video, can we make a movie on this, or can we make a movie on that? And Nintendo says no every single time, up until recently, right? Up until they, you know, Miyamoto got involved and all that. But they could be slot farming everything that they have. Like, their IPs are worth billions, right? And they don't. Like, they can be slot farming Kirby. Kirby obviously could be more slot farmed than lots of stuff, and they don't do it, you know? Like, they have a licensing, but they don't do crazy stuff, like, with all of it. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo felt like, man, no, we like physical. We want to be in stores. We'll spend the extra money. We'll make it up on the back end somewhere else, you know? So I do think that they might just say, nah, man, we're good. We're gonna do that, you know? Jose, is it true that you're 51 years old? No, I'm not 51. I'm actually 56 years old. I'm 5 years older than that. Not 51, I'm 56. So, 56 years old. Just turned 56 this year. Nintendo's likely to stay physical, likely for opportunity to sell associated merch. Yeah, and special editions and all that type of stuff, you know? When I used to live in Japan, I was blown away at how many game stores were just in my local area. Nintendo will go all physical. Yeah, they say, you guys thought we're going to go all digital? No, we're going to go all physical. That's what we're going to do. So, I hope the Zelda movie comes out on Blu-ray since it's being made by Sony Pictures. I think we're going to get a Blu-ray for that. Yeah, I think we're going to get a Blu-ray. Yeah, there was an elephant in the game. There was an elephant in the game. That is true. Hey guys, chat. What were the 4 main things that you loved the most about the Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave Direct? Like, what they showed off. What were 3 or 4 things that you loved the most? I'll make a video too. I'll make a video on it. I'll write down some of the stuff that I agree with you guys with, and I'll make a video after this stream is done. I'll make a video fanboying over how much Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave is gonna be like great. So, new classes you can play who you want at any time. They added a gun. Turn-based battles. They added a gun. Set it back on Wyvern, yeah. Theodora, Muscle Milk Mommy, okay. Time Skip Pro Tag, yeah. I'm gonna write some of this stuff down, okay. So I think the turn-based battles for me, turn-based battles. Turn-based battles. I would say the time skip plus the pro tag, plus pro tag. What else? The weaving of simultaneous or switching campaigns, campaign characters. Switching campaign characters. Dungeon exploring, new skills, time travel idea. Hope it works out. That time travel looks... Well, is it time? I don't know if it's time travel. It's a time skip. And then I guess you can go back and you can, like, you know, resurrect everybody, and then they're going to be on your team, and they're all on your team. That's going to be a goated team. Elephant Rider. Okay, yes. An elephant. Elephant Rider for sure was freaking goated. Improved quality. Improved graphics and quality. Music was awesome. I agree. The FE remixes. Fire Emblem game remixes. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, we have that. We have the time skip and the main protagonist. Yeah, that was good. Parallel paths, time skip protagonist reveal, turn-based battle, story itself. Yep. Absolutely. Music, and music. Time skip and manipulation. Okay. With the price to get people angry. I don't know. I think after this Nintendo Direct, I think people are gonna find their way to say that the price isn't a problem, especially because it's not $80. It's $70 if you really want it for that. If you go to Walmart, or if you go to Amazon, or if you go on the eShop. So I think everyone's gonna be okay. But yeah, some reviewers will be like, well, the price is $80. Yeah, some reviewers for sure. But when it comes to the actual fans and gamers, like, let's be real here, guys. There is not a game on the market like Fire Emblem Fortunes Weave. Like I said, there is no major strategy RPG on the market, console RPG on the market like Fire Emblem. Like, it is the most wild thing that I've ever seen for a strategy RPG. It is crazy what they're doing in this game. Insane. Ninmar says maybe the Nintendo Today. Why would the Nintendo Today news be the best thing about the game? That's not the game. That's just learning about the game. That's how you know you're not gonna play the game right there. That's how you know that you're not gonna play when you say the best thing about the game was the Nintendo Today app where I can learn about the game. That's how you know you're someone that's just gonna be playing Mario Kart 8 instead on the launch day for Fire Emblem. Ninmar's gonna be playing Mario Kart 8 and eating Chipotle. And looking at Nintendo Today app about, well, hey, that launched today. Oh my gosh. Yes, it was a very good direct. Make sure you mention the Avatar is the true protagonist. Yes. Timeskip true. Yes. You're right. True protag. Yes. That needs to be said. Which I thought that could be the case, because like they're on the front of the box. So Nintendo's like, who's that? Nintendo's like, who's who? That character right there on the cover of the box. What? I can't see. Nintendo, before the direct. Nintendo, I want to know who those two characters on the cover. Who? Kai? Theodora? Dietrich? Lita? No, the two, the angels on the cover. Can't see it? No, Nintendo, the angels right there on the cover. Who are they? Don't know who you're talking about. That's literally what Nintendo. Can't see them. And then now today, okay, yeah, it's the true protag guys. Hey, fun. Like, wait a minute. we can't tell you who they are. I can't see them. I can't see. I'm blind. Ray Charles. I don't know who. I can't see. That was Nintendo. And when we ain't talking about that. All right, take it easy, Daniel. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. I see nothing. Man, OJ, this direct made me GameStop right now and pre-order the collection edition of Fire Emblem with my first go around. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, man, the directs. That's why they do them, dude. Like, if you have a lit game to show off, like the directs can be great. You know, the directs can be really, 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 really good for that. If you have like a really, really good game to show in that sense. But yeah, man. What's going to be great that you can have a full custom team from any of the storylines. Perfect. Yes. Yes. I want to know. I think I want to do a playthrough where I go by myself and see if I can win. I want to see if I can do that. If I can do a full play where I can go through and I can win. Let's see here. So is the $80 worth? No, it's $70 worth because the game is $70. So you can, it's $70 worth. They got some of the music out early on Nintendo Music. Yes, they did. I'm an ultra Fire Emblem fan, and this game looks amazing. I'm very excited to play it. Yes, I'm very excited. Let's see here. The special moves of the characters. Yeah, the what was it? Blaze arts? Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the Blaze arts. Blaze arts are good. Blaze arts. Thoughts on Rewind in the game? Rewind's been in the game now for like a decade plus, so it's nothing. Although I think they let you go back to any point. Before in the past, it was like 10 steps back or something like that. But the Rewind in the game has been there since, I think, did Awakening have Rewind? Or Fates have Rewind? I know Engage had Rewind, Three Houses had Rewind, Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia had Rewind on the 3DS. So Rewind's been there for like the last number of Fire Emblem games, so that's not anything new. So, I mean, yeah, I'm going to use it. Okay, there you go. Valentia started it. I knew it was one of the 3DS games. I didn't know which. I knew for sure Valentia had it, but I wasn't 100% sure about Fates. And okay, so yeah, so it's been around for about a decade, right? Valentia came out in 2017 for Valentia. But yeah, I mean, I use it. Rewind's good because it's nothing. There's nothing wrong with using Rewind. You can use it. I use it all the time because I play on classic hard mode. So, like, if a character dies, they die for good, and I'm not having a character die for good, so I'm rewinding if I have to rewind. CR Worlds with the $5 says, the 4 hero statues at the time skip. What if it's not their statues? What if it's them frozen as statues? Well, Theodora's head is blasted off, so I think Theodora, I mean, that'd be a problem for if that was actually her frozen. Because her head was blasted. It was like split in like half or something like that. So I don't think so, CR Worlds, but I mean, you never know, I guess, right? Yeah. Why is Theodora's head cut off? Well, it was because there was a war there, guys, right? So obviously there's going to be destruction. So as part of her statue, obviously got chipped off in the war that was happening. What up, Mount Penguin? J-Cat? Do you think that this game can sell as well as Three Houses if there's no romance? Since people seem to think that that's why Three Houses sold well. I mean, that's not why Three Houses sold well. Three Houses sold well because of the campaigns and because of the different characters. And I think that the dependent of how this game sells, how well this game sells, is going to be one, based on the Switch 2, how well that sells. But also, two, it's going to be dependent on, like, you know, the reviews of the game. So if the reviews of this game are really good, and word of mouth is really good, that's going to be the depending factor. Word of mouth and reviews, like what people think, what Fire Emblem fans think, what RPG fans think. So if the reviews are good from the fans, then it'll continue to sell, because that's how Fire Emblem sold. Fire Emblem sold because the word of mouth was really good on the game. Like the quality of word of mouth was good. Johnny with the $1.99 says Fire Emblem looks awesome. It does. Romance was tacked on. Yeah, I mean, there might be romance in the game. I mean, you have a support system in the game, so I mean, it's there. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be some type of romance or something. But I mean, I don't think that's going to be the main driver of the game. I mean, which it never is. I mean, it's not like Persona. You know, well, I wouldn't say that it never is, because like obviously Fire Emblem
Do you
Awakening.
think finishing all 4 campaigns will lead to a true ending?
I do think that you will get something if you finish all 4 campaigns. I don't know what it is, and I don't know if it's going to be anything worth your while, but I do think that there might be something. If you finish all 4 campaigns, there will be something that you get, or there will be something that they'll give you for finishing all 4 campaigns. I don't know what it's going to be, though, but all I know is that the game is awesome, that the game is going to be awesome. That's what I do know. I do know that. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Justin, with the 3. It's okay, man. My buddies IRL try and debate me over nonsense. I asked them to make a bet. They stopped talking real quick. Yeah, it's all good. That's how you, I mean, if you don't make the bet, then here's what I realized. If you got two people that are discussing things and that's like a black and white issue, right? Like it's like, hey, it's either this is going to happen or it's not. Not like something that's subjective or that's, you know, like, oh, okay, like, hey, we can expand upon it. We can give our ideas and give our thoughts, you know, that's, or opinionated, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, hey, look, they're going to do this or this is going to happen at this point. That's a clear bet, right? The only way to end that is to bet, like, as a man. The only way to end that is a bet. Because otherwise, if you're too strong-headed or stubborn people, you guys are just going to push your own idea and be like, no, it's going to be this. No, it's going to be this. And then whoever's wrong is whoever's wrong. But to end it, just bet. Just end it on. And that will find out who's actually serious or not, you know? So that's a good thing to do instead of arguing back and forth. Just, if it's a black and white issue, hey, I think this is going to happen by this time period. Just bet. And whoever's right is right. But, of course, you know, you got to put, you know, it's online, so you got to put some money down, you know? My friends and I, we make bets all the time, like when it comes to like sports or other things. And, you know, I've won a lot. I've lost some, won a lot, lost some. I was hell bent in the mid 2000s. Like when LeBron James lost his first title, I told my friends, we were discussing and debating. I'm like, I said, I guarantee you LeBron James will win at least 2 to 3 titles in Miami in the next 5 years. They're like, nah, he's a choker. He's this, he's that. I said, no. I said, I promise you, LeBron will win at least 2 to 3. I said, let's bet. They said, all right, let's do it. He's not going to win 2 to 3 in the next 5 years. I'm like, all right, let's bet. Let's bet. Let's do it. Let's go. And we bet. And I collected about $150 because in the next 2 years, he won 2 titles. I was like, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll take that money. The next track, probably middle September, yeah. Thank you, JCap with the 71 months. Thank you, Matthew, for the subscription. I appreciate that. Personally, I'm planning on just doing one route at a time on my first playthrough. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. Unless you don't like that route, then just change. Like, let's say you don't like the character, then you can change. And what it does, it lets you sample. Like, am I gonna like this character? Do I like this character's squad? Am I vibing with the style? If not, just switch over. Try out Dietrich or try out Kai or try out somebody else, and you might vibe with that character a lot more than want to play that one and then go back to the other one later. So I think that's what the whole weaving between the different ones, that's why it's good, because you know, you don't have to feel like the need to say, oh, I'm gonna restart, I'm gonna watch all the cutscenes. Oh, like, you know, restarting a save file or starting a different save file, that's a completely different thing than, you know, having options to choose, you know, and seamlessly weave between the different ones. It from a quality of life perspective, it makes it significantly better, right? So I think that's why it's good for that. I only ask for a bet when they really start talking nonsense, then we start going in circles. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I said in the next 5 years he's gonna win at least 2 titles. I said 5 years he's gonna win at least 2. They were hell bent that he was not gonna win 2 titles in 5 years. I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna win 2 titles in 5 years, and he won 2 titles back to back. So I got my money right away. Start my new job next week. OJ, thanks to you helping me get through these months. Gonna try to make streams what I can. Hey, shout outs, Johnny. I appreciate you. Did you ever notice that Sedith was the name of the dragon? Is that confirmed prequel? Definitely looks like younger than 3 Houses. I don't know if it confirms prequel. We'll have to wait and see, right? After this, like, reviewers might actually give Fortune's Weave an 85 instead of a 79. I know they were set on what's it called? They were set on giving it the Metroid Prime 4 Beyond treatment. I'm like, all right, hold up, never mind. 3 points better. First time to play through 4 together at the same time will be peak. I think that's gonna be there might be something that's too much Fire Emblem. Too much Fire Emblem, and I think maybe that's what's happening right now. There's you might overload, you might OD on Fire Emblem, you know? You don't want that. Or maybe you do. Shout outs to Ron Barnes. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate you, fam. Let's go. Oh, man. You guys have been great, man. Seriously, thank you guys for the support. If you guys have any other questions and comments, we're going to get through that, and then I'm probably going to end the stream and I'll start with editing a video for you guys. Yo, what's up, Yoshi? A big part of why I never finished Three Houses was because I wanted to see all their stories, but don't want to have time to reset each game each time. Excited to be able to play all 4 stories parallel now. Also, the jazzy remix of Fire Emblem theme with Smash was sick. Yeah, I mean, I still think you should go through and finish one of the stories. I still think that. I mean, because you can just watch the rest of them on YouTube, you know. Funny news for people with old ROG allies or Legion Goes. Latest update is bricking their consoles because they have stopped support of those devices, so updates are more unstable now. Once again, you can't trust the PC schizo designs for handheld systems. I already said this before. Weaving between characters, fortunes. That's why I thought the name is called Fortune's Weave, because that's part of the name. You can weave between the fortunes of the different characters. That's part of it. It's part of the name, bro. That's part. So from what I understand, you can only choose one of the heroes in the second half of the game. No. How, the exact opposite was said. They said the exact opposite, Scott. Where'd you come to that conclusion? They literally showed all 4 of them that were on there. That you can team up with the true protagonist. They said the exact opposite. No. I think sometimes Nintendo beats their head against the wall because, like, hey, we say one thing and people say, wait a minute, you said this. No, we said the exact opposite. No, that's not what I heard. No, Sky, it's you can go and you can recruit the heroes from the old back. So you can recruit them back on your team. You can have all 4 of them on your squad. They showed all 4 of them with the protagonists. They showed, and then they also even showed you in battle, like in the dungeons, and like, so no, it's, you can have all of them. All of them are there. Can we please talk about the turn-based RPG mode? Yeah, absolutely. So the turn-based RPG mode, that was one of the things that caught me the most off guard. Like, the turn-based RPG mode was insane, man. Like, I was not expecting that at all. Like, it looks great too. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do want to temper expectations just a little bit. Let's not. I don't know if it's gonna be like Persona quality. I don't know if it's gonna be as good as Persona or Trails in the Sky or Metaphor Refantasio turn-based. Because I mean, it's a strategy RPG, guys. Like, the main thing is strategy. But it is nice. It is a nice shake-up, right? It's a good change of pace. Like, oh, okay, when I'm out here, I have my strategy RPGs. When I'm inside the dungeons or when I'm doing this, I got my turn-based mode. So that's pretty cool. You know, that's pretty cool. Let's see. It'll probably be dependent on clearing pre-time skip with all 4. I don't think it is. Based on how they said it, I don't think it is. I don't think it's required to beat all of them to do that. But I mean, it could be, but I don't think so. But we'll see, right? Because that's like a lot. I mean, like, to be able to recruit all of them, have to go through. But then again, once again, here's the thing. That's if they do require you that, Genie, to do that. That's why I think the pre-time skip isn't as long as what it was with Three Houses. Because if they require you to do all, like, you know, to beat the pre-time skip with each character before you know, if for you to be able to recruit them, then they're probably not super long for each one. That's what I'm guessing. And then the real game actually starts up in the post time skip. So okay, so that could be a thing too. Yeah, that you could be right on that. You know. So did they tone down the relationship stuff from the last game, or was it the same? They didn't really show too much of it. There is a support system in the game, but the relationship stuff in Fire Emblem Three Houses is not that crazy. Like, it's not as crazy as like Awakening, or even like Fire Emblem 4 Remake. It's actually a lot crazier in those games, because those games, like, the relationships were like make like actual like fighters because of the time, the story, because like the kids come from the future to help the present. So whatever relationships you have in the present, you'll have a kid, and then the kid says, hey dad, mom, I'm here, you know, flies in through some like portal. So I don't think the relationships are going to be anything that crazy. Like, it hasn't really been like that since Awakening, to be honest. It's just been kind of like a side thing. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Lord Drifter? Welcome. Yeah, the turn-based story stuff was, like I said, it caught me off, or the turn-based RPG stuff caught me off guard. So yeah, man, caught me off guard, and I think a lot of people are agreeing with me on Twitter. I'm kind of looking, everyone's saying, "Oh my god, like that Fire Emblem, that Fire Emblem, what's it called? That Fire Emblem direct was awesome." But yeah, Stealth put up this right here. So of course this is from the direct. So yeah, you can have all of the characters on your Eshmel. That's I think it's Eshmel. Is that how you say his name? The main protagonist. But yeah, he's saying that we can probably expect one of them to be playable in a future Smash Brothers game. So yeah, I mean, maybe they replace all of them. Like they replace like Ike and they replace all the old ones, and maybe they just have like Marth, and then they replace them all with all of these characters. I don't know, or maybe they pick one from 3 houses. Maybe they pick one from 3 houses. They pick one from here. But yeah, Eshmel definitely seems like likely. Maybe with like with Kai or with, I don't know. They could pick. Who knows what they're gonna do. Let's see. Eshmel reminds me of a real name. Is Dietrich not a real name? Is Kai not a real name? Is Theodore not a real name? What? Wait, are these not real names? Are they make-believe names? Like, what do you mean, dude? Dude, Nimar, you are weird, bro. Like, you are a weird dude. Like, oh my gosh. Espo's name sounds like it's biblical. I mean, well, so is Noah. Noah's in Xenoblade. So is Matthews. So is David. You know, David is biblical. Noah's biblical. There's a lot of, I mean, Matthew's biblical. There's a lot of normal names that are biblical. Like, that's not new. A lot of people are named after biblical names. Like, you know, my name is Francis. Saint Francis. Like, so that's biblical too. Like, lots of people are. Like, that's not anything. That's not anything. Biblical names are really, really, really normal. You know. So I don't understand what you're trying to say. Like, sounds like a real name. Are these other names not? Dietrich is a real name, by the way. Like, it's a German name. That's what we found out. Although they pronounce it a little bit different, it is German. Like Theodore or Theodora. That's also a real name. Those aren't fake names. Now Kai, that's maybe not as common, or maybe, you know, like more Japanese or something. I'm not really sure. But like Theodora and Dietrich, those are also real names. Let's see here. Was this toxic trail? They can solo the story without all, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna solo it without I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna be like, like, charge in, get punched one time, get back up, go Bankai on him. Go Bankai on him. I think that's it, man. All right. So I want to see what else people are saying too. So, what a strange decision to spoil the time skip. What else we got here? All right. I want to see what else Stealth had to say. Okay, good. Yeah, it's good. Like how Fire Emblem Fortress Weave story select menu looks. Okay, yeah, it's nice. Unfortunately, certification exams let you change classes, move to higher classes. Okay, yeah, he's got a lot of stuff. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave has new class called Elephant Rider. I'm definitely going to have have one on each of my teams. Yeah.
I got huge backlog of games to play right now, but this Fire Emblem is a must-play for me. I like everything from this JRPG. It has it all.
Exactly. That's exactly why I figured you need to do a separate run for each hero's campaign in the second part. Well, we don't know. Like I said, it'd be the first part, right? You'd have to do a run for the first part, not the second part. The first part, if they're available, but we have to wait and see. You know, we have to wait and see with that. I don't trust myself playing the 4 stories in parallel. I'll just try to play them. Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna play them one at a time. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be like, you know, weave between them. I mean, I could, but I don't think I'm going to. So yeah, Fire and Forces, we beginner class for Kai. Yeah, here's the guns in Fire. Yeah, she's like, yeah. It looks like a gun. What's it called? She's got a gun. It's definitely like it's a gun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's yeah, Stealth went insane with his coverage here. Yeah, he went crazy. But all right, guys. I don't know. It looks like what's it called's gun from Resident Evil. It looks like Leon's gun. That the gun that he has with the laser sight on there. I forgot what that gun's called. Like the main one that's on the cover of the original box art. It looks like that gun, kinda. But it's got like the bottom little handle thingy. So yeah, what does she think she is, Bayonetta? But all right, guys. Shout outs to Kevin. Thank you for the 3, man. But we're gonna wrap it up here. I want to say thank you to everybody that came out to today's stream. I appreciate it. I'm gonna work on a big Fire Emblem video. I'm probably gonna have a couple Fire Emblem videos for you guys. I might have 3 or 4 Fire Emblem videos. So I'm gonna be making a bunch of Fire Emblem videos right now. So I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'm gonna start working on some Fire Emblem videos. And yes, I've collabed with IGN. If you want to just look up PlayerEssence IGN, I was on one of their shows a few years back. So yeah, I've collabed with IGN before. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being awesome. I appreciate everybody here. Thank you guys for the support. And yeah, we will see you after all my videos are completed. So, all right, guys. Love y'all. And we'll see you guys for the next one. All right. Peace out, homies.